Welcome, everyone, to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live streams on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, and where tonight we are running Episode 1 of Treasures of Talismyr in a brand new continent with some brand new people around the table, some brand new characters, lots of new lore. I can't wait to dive into all of it with you guys tonight. It has been a labor of love over these last several months getting these things together. If you guys have ever wanted to join in on our live streams and weren't sure where to start, this is a great place to do that. This campaign, though, it is only going to be about 4 sessions long, will lead into a much larger one that we'll be playing through later this year. So keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like some amazing homebrew that we use in these games, you can become a member. Some of you just did, thanks to Grim Reaper for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being here on this very incredible occasion. Good to have you. As always, Grim, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Those of you who just got gifted a membership, you can now access our monthly homebrew pamphlets, not just the one that came out this month, but all the months prior. Head over to our YouTube membership tab, and you can see the links to all those. If you guys want to join our Discord, that's actually free. The link is in the description below. But of course, if you've been here before, you know already that I need to thank our sponsors, Tabletop Beard. And because it's in episode 1, I have to highlight our very own Chaos Mage beard oil. They have an entire line of beard products, but this one is a flavor, a scent rather, that we worked on together with them. It smells like juniper forest and embers. It's my favorite. No one can convince me otherwise, even if I do wear Ranger on occasion. They have a lot of different good scents. So if you guys would like some amazing beard care products that smell like your favorite TTRPG classes, you can head over to their website. Their link is in the description below, and they'll give you 20% off of your whole order using code CHAOS20 at checkout. Now, we do also have a different sponsor that I forgot to put on the main DM screen, but you'll see it here in a second. It is our friends Soulforge Dice. Soulforge Dice is in the house with us tonight, and I kind of want to show you guys what they have to offer. Haley, I'll kind of pitch it over to you if you want to show us some pretty dice.
I don't know how close I have to get to the camera because we're new here,
good.
but the cool thing you can do, you guys can check us out. I think there's links to our website. Everywhere else, you can check us out on Instagram. This lovely set of dice got posted, shared today. There's fresh, shiny, actually professional pictures that aren't just me holding them in a dark room.
The clicky clacks. The clicky clacks are so good.
They're lovely. They're big, oversized, cool gothic dice, our new shiny thing. But yeah, you guys can check us out. We'll be rolling those here, and hopefully they roll well.
Yeah, honestly, some of us at the table got some new dice tonight. All of us actually did. Thank you very much, Haley, for these.
Very welcome.
I did some test rolls. We were actually talking about how well balanced these were before we started. I don't know if mine has rolled below a 10 yet, but I think they're pretty well balanced. Yeah. No, they are. If you guys are interested in those, they have some amazing dice. We'll be showcasing some more good-looking dice on the break if you want to see more of what Haley and Soulforge Dice has to offer. They make some really awesome stuff. Their link is in the description below. And I think, actually, that's most of the housekeeping I have to do. Don't push it yet.
I'm waiting.
Because I will also say...
Wow.
Because
she hasn't even been gone a week.
Because we're in a new location, I want to show off our new map.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a section of Esmyra, the new continent that is west of Roria, where we have been playing for the entire life of this channel. We are starting our adventure here in Talismyr, the largest city in Esmyra. It has always been a very important city, a very important region of Esmyra, and that's why it's always been settled as such. There was once a fallen empire there that has been more or less built atop of by a new, we won't call them an empire, but a new government, and you'll learn more about them as we go, but just so you know, this is where we're at. This is where we're starting. I think that's everything. So now you can push it, Caleb.
Yeah. Look.
Gotcha.
Got him.
The city of Talismyr expands endlessly in all directions, with a vastness that defies conventional language. Yet its local inhabitants, beings of all shapes and sizes, meander through its streets, going about their daily lives, seemingly oblivious to the impressive size of the place they call home. In the distance, the Rollslist Ward frames the horizon beyond the walls that guard the city center and the grand Rollslist bell tower that looms large over the entirety of the Talis Plains. Every resonant knell heralds the numerous departures and arrivals of research expeditions that leave the ward under armed escort by the toll guard and return with newly uncovered artifacts, discoveries, and occasional riches. Citizens of the Bronze Ring, the settlements surrounding the Rollslist Ward, vacate the streets as the caravans pass. Some gesture respectfully from the side streets. Others pretend not to notice the affair. And a few are brave enough to glare from the hidden alcoves and rooftops, waiting for their chance to reclaim that which the Rollslist plunders from the ground beneath their feet. Here, one such individual watches from the shadows as a small caravan drawn by overburdened stallions struggles through the streets. The eyes of a half-dozen toll guards shift left and right as a cart wheel strains under tremendous weight. Yet the hidden observer keeps their stare fixed and their body still. With a jostled squeak, the clatter of hooves, and the groan of bowing lumber, the carriage is freed and continues its trek back to the Rollslist. As the wagon vanishes beyond a turn in the road, the thin, dark-skinned gnome steps out into the moonlight, attentively inspecting the depth of tread left by the cart and its heavy load. From a careful, knelt position, he traces the gouged ruts back in the direction from which they came. Surely, they'll have left behind some of their military escort to guard whatever they couldn't carry. But it likely wouldn't be more than a few. The gnome's smile widens as he thoughtfully thumbs a silver-capped tooth on the edge of his grin. It would seem that the rumors were right on the tags, and now it's time to gather a crew.
Welcome back, everyone. Sorry, I left you on the black screen there for a little bit. Caught me completely by surprise. We were having fun conversations. That was a nice long intro. But now that chat has seen the intro, and all of you have seen the intro,
Allegedly.
begin our adventure as a crisp evening chill still hangs over the streets of Talismyr's Westgate district. Lingering between sleeping structures of timber and stucco stacked atop much older stone remnants of an empire long gone. When at last morning breaks over the endless horizon of rooftops and ruins, its arrival is heralded by a thunderous gong of the grand Rollslist bell tower in the distance. This close to the gates of the Rollslist ward, one can truly feel the resonance of that bell tower, along with a subtle shift in the atmosphere as the ward's massive gates are opened for the returning research caravans before promptly closing again. The final knell rings out. Tiny beads of dew shake free from spindly weeds sprouting from cracked cobble on the edge of the main thoroughfare, and a tiny beetle skitters back into the shadows of a nearby alley, chased away by dawn's light. Not every morning in Talismyr is beckoned by the Rollslist's toll, but for one somewhat overexcited creature, this start feels quite familiar. For them, the bell beyond the high walls of central Talismyr may as well not even exist. Nimbly, they chase after their quarry as their squat figure silhouettes the edge of the alleyway that the bug ran into. Backed by the first light of day, Haley, who do we see here?
You see a kobold. Small, blue-scaled, with very uneven patches of silver. They are not symmetrical by any means, sort of across his face. sort of bright, alert gold eyes, and a cloak clearly made for a more, let's say, medium-sized creature, that has been safety pinned up shorter so that he's not dragging quite as much of it on the ground. He comes kind of scurrying out with sort of patchwork cloak, and really without any kind of care in the world is darting after this bug, like little clawed hands out, like trying to catch it as he scurries in its wake.
As you are attempting to catch the bug, I want to see how close you get. Make an animal handling check for me.
Animal handling?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll ask you this, actually. Are you trying to catch it, or are you trying to kill it?
Every time... Every time Cricket misses it, you see the little spark of electricity of the shocking grasp he is attempting to get on top of it.
Got it. Then I will say make an attack roll. This bug is very fast. I'm going to set their AC fairly high.
Make an intimidation check on the bug.
That's a natural 20.
Are you serious? No way! Okay. So we will get to that.
Cool.
As you leap into the alley after this bug, your electricity crackling around your claws, another much larger shadow takes the place of your now absent silhouette. The final toll of the bell tower fades, replaced by the echoing shouts from a bit further up the street. I think they went this way! How the hem did you lose someone that big? As if to answer the question posed, the looming creature steps into the darkness of the side street. Casey, who is it that we see, or not see in this case?
You see a tall, sort of little over 6 feet, white dragonborn, who sort of, his white scales are sort of iridescently blue. Some patches sort of along the ridges of his cheekbones are just straight blue. And he has sort of a single curved horn that comes up from the top of his snoot. And then his sort of underjaw is has a lot of sort of saggy, textured skin and sort of black-tipped spines that can sometimes grow and flex based on his mood. He wears leather armor. He has a long, sort of drapey black and gold cloak that's sort of probably keeping him hidden at this moment from whoever's coming after him. And then beyond that, there's sort of some decoration to him, bits of gold and brass here and there. One of his long-toothed, one of his fangs, dragonborn fangs, might actually be just all gold.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, sort of got some daggers across the chest, a crossbow holstered at his hip, and he's just, watching Cricket do his thing, knowing very well that should they be caught, well, they'll get out of it.
And watch you do as Cricket not only leaps forward on top of this beetle with the shocking grasp cantrip ready in hand, but rather you actually, I imagine, run along the wall a bit to get like a sideways sort of flanking attack on this beetle. And as you connect, I mean, the shocking grasp almost is overkill here. Your palm would have done the deed, but as the electricity fades, you move your hand and you see the smattering that is or was this beetle. What are you doing with that?
I think Cricket is sort of like picking up like a few pieces of it, and you see him make a face, like looks up the alleyway at like what's left of it, like, and just like drops little like singed bug bits towards G-Paw.
That happens every time. Every single time.
Cricket just kind of shrugs and proceeds to look for another bug. Okay. But you do see that he kind of like casts a look down the alleyway, like here's the voices, but the sense that the kind of looming presence at the end of the alleyway is security enough for him.
Looking down the alleyway, I'm gonna have you make a perception check to see how much you notice of this. It's another nat 20. We're gonna sell so many dice tonight.
I just want you to know.
Already got ring.
Only Haley's dice luck is insane.
That's an 11. I do have really look, one of my fellow players, they're apparently in the chat, and they were like, yeah, I'm in the chat. Like, I saw that.
Yeah.
With an 11, you look down the alleyway for any sign of movement, and you don't see any, but you do hear the sound of something like a loud scratching chirp that sounds like it would come from a beetle or a bug of some kind. But then that pile of trash, those metal scraps, begin to make sounds that aren't necessarily bug noises. You hear N1Z ATP tech unit. Come in, tech unit. The mass of tin quakes in response as it rises into humanoid shape. And Brett, who do we see here?
So as this mound erupts, the scrap of the trash pile is hurled aside as a leonine mouth bursts free and kind of scares you a little bit, Cricket, but you notice very quickly that the jaws are silent. It's not moving. As it continues to rise, you see another head pop up, a wolf's metallic head, tears free, and the optics of his lights kind of blast into cold sapphire bright beams. And thirdly, a feline head pokes out looking at you as all of these pieces kind of reconfigure as the arms magnetically clank into place, and as it stands up straight, gears spin and hiss erupts out of it as you hear a disembodied voice say, "System reboot complete." And then you see the eyes kind of come to life, and the golden eyes of the lion head look down at you and say, "Greetings, Cobalt. We are Model N1Z ADP Tech Unit. What is your purpose?"
Cricket screams.
Yeah. The robot screams. Ah! The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
He's
like, quiet.
Backwards, like trips over his cape. Like you get the full backwards somersault till he's like behind G-Paw.
Cricket, what did you find? What is...
I don't know.
It's got 3 heads.
That's too many.
Yeah.
It's too many.
What have I always told you about things with 3 heads?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Tech, I know you would have survived that fall. Come in already. Tech.
Over.
Finally. All right, Tech. We'll need to take a break from system stress testing for a time-sensitive job that just came in. I'm still across town, but my calculations project that you should be somewhere near the Westgate district. I need you to roll out to Weckle's Lock Ridery. You should remember the way. Old Weck's got a lead on something good and needs some extra muscle. You might even want to see if you can find help along the way. Just be discreet. We'll need the usual manner of folk for the usual kind of work. No narcs. I'll try to touch base when the job's done. Mags, out.
Over.
You two. Cricket does like trick nods. He's like, no narcs. I know that one.
What are the 3 of you doing in this moment?
Small Cobalt, what is your purpose? Would you like to assist?
Not really.
Wait. Is there
You got to talk to my dad for
Tags.
that kind of stuff.
money involved?
Calculating. It's like,
Faster, there are people coming.
Speaking
I'll
of
say,
which,
just make a general perception check for me real
gem
quick.
tags that are in his pockets.
Yes.
perception.
Oh, that's such a good name. N1C80. Such a good
It wouldn't fit, so I had to
will
just put
not
tech.
remember.
No, tech is perfect, yeah. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
That's a -2. 10.
As you
Not used to that.
As you sort of system scan these 2 individuals that you've just met in the alleyway, you don't see anything particularly out of place, but you can quite clearly hear, now that your own radio signal has faded, "Hey, I think I heard something over here!" In all the commotion, you've hardly noticed, but those voices have gotten a lot closer.
Oops.
Not sure exactly how close with the 10, but they are closer. What is everyone doing?
How, so we're in an alleyway. How tall are sort of the adjacent buildings to us?
So, the way a lot of the city is built is basically there's a first story level, a lot of it uninhabited, but you could almost think of like if Venice were drained out. Like these old structures and then buildings on top of that. So you're in an alleyway that has at least 2 stories amount of cover.
Bunch of tree logs. Nothing.
I was like, are there? Are you truthful now? Does it look scalable, like one of these buildings to either our left or right?
Certainly there are areas where some of the stone is eroded in a way that might give you a slight foothold. I'll require a check for it, but it's not, there's not a ladder, if that's what you're wondering.
Sure.
Do we need a ladder?
All right, Chief. You got
They're
the ladder?
Really big. Can you climb a ladder?
And he looks over to he just scans over to the side where there's like a box and he steps on it and it just crushes
Yeah,
to
that's
the ground.
kind of a no. Because Turget will like pull open his cloak and like on the inside is like a stitched in patch of a ladder. He's like, I could get a ladder, but we gotta decide like fast.
He'll
We could just hide behind him.
You could also just run.
He's not.
You look
he didn't
fast.
take these, and I'm holding out the gem tags in my hand. So we could just, he's big.
you'll see a little compartment on his leg pop open.
We're not getting in that.
It's not big enough for you to get
No,
in.
cricket,
Is it big enough
no,
for me?
cricket, no.
I can get smaller. I think Cricket at this point, like Cricket's not really one for waiting, and so you do see he's kind of like shimmying. Is like, we should just go.
This way.
As you motion, the trash heap that you were in is more or less a dead end. You can climb out, but there is not a through to this alley. And as you're realizing that, you are hearing footsteps getting closer. They are just around the corner. I will give everybody like one more.
Can I
thing to do.
grab them and cast a spell?
I would allow that.
Okay. I would like to. You see little rockets extend out of his legs, and then he puts his arms out like for y'all to jump on,
All right.
and then he points up. And he's gonna cast a jump spell and get a 30-foot jump. Would that be enough to clear the wall?
It's enough to at least clear that first story and get on like more like sort of a side street
Gotcha.
where all these other structures are built.
Yeah.
Does he say, I am Iron Man?
No.
No, he says Autobots roll out.
That's right.
I will say with the two of them, Cricket's easy enough, small creature. G-Paw is
G-Paw's a little bit bigger.
he's a little bit bigger.
Sure.
I'm gonna have you. I'll let you decide either athletics or acrobatics. I'll let you choose whichever you're better at here.
Okay.
I think it's a matter of
Balance.
weight distribution or just purely muscling through
strength.
it.
I would like to have a hand on Cricket, like sort of grabbing the scruff of the coat. That way, if I need to make a quick getaway and leap off of him.
Yeah. Did they give y'all some? They gave us some rolls yet?
Drop
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
They did.
15.
Thank you very much, Chad. If you guys are new here, you can actually roll in
I'm
chat.
gonna take that.
and
I'm gonna take that chat roll.
Yeah.
our players can take rolls as a reaction
Thanks,
from that
guys.
pool.
Thanks, Russell. That's gonna be 18.
Okay, and
Nice.
did you pick athletics or?
I pick acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you lift off,
As I'm like balancing like the weight of them against the thrust of the rockets.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I imagine, G-Paul, you're hanging on to the scruff of that coat for dear life, almost choking Cricket a bit. As your balance starts to go off, you guys see almost like spaceman suit style, like the.
Yeah.
Like correcting.
No, it's always smoking. Like yeah.
And just as you reach the top level, you hear a guard from down below look up. Halt! Tag thief! And the three of you begin to rush off in a direction that you are now able to.
jumping.
As we
Cricket is
Oof.
waving goodbye to them
Somewhere
from
else.
over Tech's shoulders.
short wandering nearer to the Relysium walls runs a neatly manicured line of shops and hostels, slowly waking beneath the freshly risen sky. As if all guided by the same lofty puppeteer, doors swing open in near unison and well-dressed proprietors step outside to prepare their storefronts for another day. All except for one. It's easy to miss, however, because this door looks unlike any of the others. Wedged at the base of another shop's old stone foundation besmirches a slender hunk of nearly blackened wood, peppered with knobs and keyholes of all shapes and sizes. In truth, the door looks more like a wooden colander than a door. Yet, a sign does dangle above, marking its presence as the entryway to Weckel's Lockreitery. Just so, the jingling of keys marks the arrival of a small deep gnome with a thin slick of white hair and an ill-fitting maroon vest with swirling silver inlays. In stark contrast, a much larger figure trails him as they make their way towards the odd door. Shop's just up ahead, pal. Just watch your way on the way in. Caleb, who do we see here?
You see a roughly 8-foot tall Goliath man, fairly dark skinned, more dark grays than anything, maybe splattered around with a little bit of light gray, donning his mithril hath plate gleaming bright off from his skin, and a lapis colored trident in his hand. And he just, all right, Weckel.
You continue to follow this little deep gnome as he reaches the front stoop of his shop, cocks his head while looking up towards the door. His clipped ear on the right seems to be a little less heavy than the intact one, sporting 2 golden rings on the left side. A long sigh later, and his elderly veneer suddenly falls away as he skips up one side of the door frame, turning knobs and jimmying several locks along the way. By the time he lands with an off-balance skip, the door is already beginning to swing open. A few of his neighbors eye him suspiciously, and he takes note, calling back as he walks in. You can never be too careful, you know? You follow him in?
Yeah, first I would kind of like get in the eyesight of the people looking at him strangely and kind of, you know, sidle and duck in.
Are you wanting to intimidate them, or is that just kind of like your gruff acknowledgement of them?
Yeah, maybe like passively intimidate, but not like directly.
Okay.
You know.
You see a couple of them sort of like look at each other and then go back about their business, almost hurriedly so, as if to convey that they were never looking in the first place. As you walk in, the door shuts behind you with a thud and several clicks of locks ratcheting back into place automatically. Weckel steps down an immediate set of stairs into a larger stone chamber strung with countless locks and of outlandish make. A long glass counter displays elegant-looking keys set on red velvet like expensive jewels. And the far wall beyond plays home to several large chests, drawers, and entire doors with complex bolts. Raylan, where are you, boy? Just lock the door, and our other guests will be here any minute. A nearly invisible figure steps out from a dark corner in response. Shape as be! Woo! I'll never get used to that. Dylan, who do we see here?
Wait, did I know he was here?
You make a perception check, and I'll have you make a stealth check. We can determine that. I can tell you that Weckel didn't notice.
Oh, Weckel didn't know he was in here either.
Yeah. Well, he knew he was in there, but he didn't know where he was.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Weckel,
I thought all I saw was the one at first. I was like,
Weckel
wait.
warned me
And-
he was here, that somebody else was in here whenever we would walk in.
I think he would have told you
Okay.
that he has an assistant that works with him.
Okay.
22.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, you definitely get a start seeing this individual step out from the shadows.
I pulled the trident out. Oi, get back!
You're gonna see a actually pretty short wood elf, like definitely below average height and pretty kind of scrawny, wearing really baggy dark clothes, with his hood up. You can kind of make out some like bags under his eyes, like he doesn't sleep much. Very like pale olive skin, short cropped hair, almost a buzz cut. You see like a handful of feathers kind of sticking out of his like back pocket. And the only thing that catches your eye is that there's like he's not wearing any jewelry or anything like that, but you do kind of see like a little bit of gold on his there's a small pan flute that he's wearing on like around a gold chain on his neck.
Yeah, nice.
Well, looks like you've made the proper arrangements, at least.
I'm just
Job looks clean. That's what I mean to say. This is Korthag.
I'm not like gonna make eye contact with him. I'm just kind of like, nice to meet you, Kortag.
I'll put the trident back down with a heavy thunk, and good to meet you too.
And I like reach out with both hands, and I like shake his hand real quick, and then I just kind of like go back to my shadow real quick. Raylan, nice to meet you.
He said Raylan.
Kortag.
In case you didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, Raylan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're up for this. You'll be all right. You're ready.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
And Korthag's here, is an ex-toll guard. I mean, you're basically a shoo-in for this job. He knows the ins and outs of everything.
Maybe
Kind of winks at you.
keep that between us, you know.
Well, Raylan will be on the job with you.
Yeah, we should probably still keep it between us.
Trust in strangers is risky business, I understand. But trust in your crew, that's important stuff.
I met him 30 seconds ago.
By this point,
And he's
Raylan's
part
already
of the
like
group.
back in his shadow, and you can't see him. Like, he's just kind of like,
Where'd he go?
He's very good at what he does. Even if he knows secrets, he's not going to tell because they won't find him. Lord knows I never can.
Yeah, he is good at hiding.
Now, these other friends of mine should be getting here soon. We'll be expecting at least one. I was told by my pal he was sending help. Didn't say how many.
Okay. Seems ill prepared.
Well, look, it is a little. If it seems last minute, it's because it is.
Mm-hmm.
Time is of the essence. I only got the tip last night. But
that's what she said.
I promise, the risk is well worth the reward.
Well, it better be, or you don't pay out.
What, me?
Yeah.
Look, I'm old. I've been doing this a long time. You'd never catch me.
We'll see.
Raylan?
See,
Raylan, you still there?
I told you he was gone again.
He's good at what he does. Well, at the very least, I'll tell you one thing. You're safe in this shop. Because any good shopkeep worth his salt knows that a knock at the door is a customer.
Bar thief.
But someone opening the door is a crew. And at that point, we're
Yeah. I think I have to go deduct a point for my intelligence roll.
we're gonna
No higher than lower than.
We're gonna cut back to our other three, as you all have been following your newfound mechanical friend through the streets of the Westgate district. I'm gonna have everyone roll stealth. I'm gonna assume you were able to break line of sight pretty quickly, but I want to see
Oh wait,
how well.
not everyone.
Yeah, those three. Sorry.
Also,
see how well you're able to evade these pursuers.
I like to think that Raylan actually did say that's what she said. That's
Yeah.
You don't see anything. Yeah. Somebody just
that's good. That's good.
headless
That's good.
voice.
Baby, that's good. Yeah.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Oh,
Woo! Oh no!
17.
Sorry, 7.
7.
I rolled a 23.
Big difference.
yeah.
23.
Mm-hmm.
Never know that point.
I am gonna roll
Cricket has
There are
let
3 of
out
them.
the cloak, and he's just riding on Tech's back, and the cloak is like full length.
Billowing.
Nobody can tell you're there on him, but they see
That's
the
why he's
robot.
so stealthy.
Yeah.
Some would say the cloak is
I'm
billowing.
constantly using Tech's like body and vantage point to just stay in the blind spot, basically, of these guards.
It's a ghillie suit.
That's one of the patches.
Yeah.
Your average between your group is just above 15. We got a 2. We got a 13. We got an 11.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
As you were able to just barely shake your pursuers, you hear them rushing past one of the small corners you were able to tuck your entire group into. I imagine it's maybe even like Tech sort of like braced up and the other 2 of you just behind him in this tiny little cubby hole as they rush past. One of them stops for a second and like kind of looks up but never looks at you.
G-Paw has to actually hold Cricket's mouth shut because Cricket is about to giggle.
As the 3 of you reach Weckle's Lock Reitery, Tech, you've been here before. You see the same door I described before. You see the proprietors now mostly set up and ready for the day, getting ready to actually open their businesses. Yet this door is very, very much so shut. What are the 3 of you doing here?
Like, he doesn't even break. He just goes and opens the door.
As you get to the door, there are a bunch of knobs.
Okay.
As you are trying to jiggle them, I will say you make an investigation check. I want to see 2 things. Number 1, if you can discern the mechanism by which this door opens, and number 2, if you can understand that the door is locked without making too much noise.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he's going to run into it. Like he goes to open it, and he's like...
Can I help with this? Because G-Paw is a clandestine figure, loves some larceny,
Yeah.
and has a good investigation.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll allow both of you to roll investigation in that
Okay.
case. Specifically, I'm imagining this as like Tech walking up and you waiting for a second because you know you've been here before, but as he's like not slowing, getting to the door, you're like, "Ugh."
It's a 16.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cricket's just on your shoulder, and he's like, why are there so many?
Stand back. I understand. I'm going to say that you, with a 16, at least know that the door is locked without making too much noise up against it. And with a 16, you know that only by turning certain knobs in order and not necessarily picking, but more or less like jimmying certain locks in that order, can the door be opened. It's a very different kind of mechanism to what even a typical thief may encounter. So with a 16, I'm going to say you can't discern what that combination is, but you know it exists.
You'll see one of his hands, his hand flips at the wrist and opens up, and then like a little, a little key, skeleton looking key thing pops up. And he goes and starts like manipulating the locks. If he can you pick the lock?
Do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
Okay.
I have these tools, taking his tools, and proficient in those.
Make a check with your thieves' tools then.
What is that, sleight of hand?
It is your dexterity plus proficiency because you're proficient in thieves' tools.
Sleight of hand?
It could be if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
proficient
I
in
am.
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Okay.
Ooh,
pretty good.
Nice.
Really quick.
Recalling the last visit you made here, which was months back.
Mhm.
But your memory banks are there are backups upon backups within your memory, and so you kind of do a deep dive into the digital sea of your thoughts and find that one memory, that one video file sort of plays for you. You rewind it.
Sounds
and
like
see Weckle actually undoing the locks, and you're able to just.
It sounds like they changing a tire.
As you unlock the door, the two of you and Weckle inside hear a drill.
Yeah, drill.
Well, that doesn't sound like a customer or a crew. As the door does swing open and an automaton rolls in, your worst enemy, Stairs. No, just kidding. You're legged. But as you make your way in, oh, Tech! I'm so glad they sent you, not some other bum.
Rude.
This isn't somebody I should attack.
No. He's part of the crew. Like I said, no knock. Remember?
Okay. That's not what you said.
Tech got his arm up like when you say no knock, and then he puts it back down.
And I would say at this point you see the other two figures sort of following behind Tech. Tech, who have you brought here today? Who are these fine folk? They looking to buy some locks? Maybe some keys, perhaps.
Tech bring Mags say bring people. This kobold and Dragonborn.
You can call me the Great Paw of Dinrova,
Got it.
or G-Paw for short.
G-Paw it is.
That sounds easier.
G-Paw, have I heard that name? Dinrova sounds familiar. You from around here?
You see a distant look in his eyes as he's like, I'm not from around here.
Oh, so customers?
Crew.
Oh,
We heard you had a job.
Mags sent us.
Close the door. Close the door behind you.
I close it.
I go stand in
As
front of
as it shuts, as soon as it connects with that initial door latch, it's sort of spring loaded, and you see, being this close to it, it's like sort of a Rube Goldberg machine as a pinball shoots out, follows a track, and starts hammering other
oh
bolts
my god,
back
Cricket
into place.
is locked
Yeah.
in. Cricket is watching this whole thing.
Like pushing me out of the way, like, let me see.
No.
I put a hand on Cricket's head just to make sure it doesn't like just
Bobblehead off her
bobble out of
shoulders.
control, yeah.
Yes.
Boing, boing, boing.
All right. So I guess this is our crew then. G-Paw and
I think G-Paw probably has to turn Cricket's head away from the door, and it takes a minute. You see like a blink, like, oh, Cricket.
Cricket. Very useful to have someone that can get into tight spaces, especially for a job like this. The details of which I have not been forthright with as of yet. But first,
Interesting.
you should all know that the job, as I've said before, pays exceptionally well. You should also know that it has a bit to do with the Relicium, which people of our persuasion don't really get along with anyways. I can't imagine any of you have any gripes with that. No?
Not at all.
Blank look on Cricket's face,
Yeah.
frankly.
All right. Because we just happen to have an ex-toll god in our midst.
God damn it. I told you to keep that to yourself.
Well, look, it's a rare thing, and it's a thing of beauty. Because the toll god really like to close ranks. It's rare one of them leaves a number. And, well, because of that, we've got their number. So, the first thing I think you should know, and at this point, you hear a knock at the door. Rather, more of a pounding on the door.
Must be a customer.
You know.
If it is, it's not a happy one. Just, stay quiet. Weckle slips back up the steps without a sound and carefully peers through one of the keyholes before turning back towards the five of you. All right. I think the big man over here may have been followed. Just play along. We're all just customers here. And then pounding again. Relax, we're not even open yet! Weckle unlatches the door in multiple spots before swinging it open and allowing the motion to carry him into a deep bow as his right hand extends behind him. The past behind, sir. The way ahead. You see, standing at the top of this stairwell, an elven man with long black curly hair tucked behind his elven ears. You see a pelerine, sort of terracotta colored, just covering sort of the top of his chest, and a high collar that extends just beneath his lower jaw. You see it extends over the right side of him. Korthag, you would know that this indicates he is a commander. Not necessarily the highest of rank, but someone who's been around the block in the Toll Guard. And as you look them over, I'm going to have you make a history check for me.
It's over one of his arms or both of his arms?
Just one. The non-dominant.
Okay. A history check?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. 19 plus 19?
Okay. You, before this man can even give his name, as Weckl does ask for it. What brings you so early to my humble establishment, good sir? Mr. You know this man's name is Ishvin. As he responds, My, Weckl, you're awfully busy for someone who's not open yet. Oh, don't mind them. Raylan's there, working for my shop, and the other ones are, interviewing for some security work. Been thinking about getting into the private protection business, you know? Seems, at the very least, that I caught you at... Oh, well now. And he steps past Weckl without even addressing the fact that he is standing in the way. Descends the steps. Korthag. Funny running into you here. But where are my manners? The way ahead.
What is it?
The pass
The
behind.
pass behind.
Al. The pass behind.
Good man. Seems you've,
He says good man, I say Goliath.
seems you've not forgotten the traditions, though you have cast aside the cloth. Good to know that at least some of your dignity remains.
Yeah, hard to forget what was beaten into you.
You know.
So, some security work. Interesting. I when I heard of your leaving, your dismissal, I wondered what could draw someone back into the filth of this brass ring. What could lure them away from the grandeur that is the Relicium Ward? Needless to say, I'm surprised. Was the pay not good enough? Is the pay here better? Should I consider alternate employment, perhaps?
Sorry, company policy not to talk about our wages.
Ever the tongue on you.
Hey.
How can we help you, Captain?
You guys are getting paid?
This is a rather interesting crew for security work.
Well, he's the assistant, and then those
He
two
doesn't see
we
me.
might be customers. I don't know why Weckl let him in earlier, but
And,
that robot's probably for like math or something.
That's his calculator.
His arm falls off. Ding, ding.
any case, Weckl, sir, I am here to look into securing some of our caravans moving forward. We've had rumors circulating of a planned heist in the near future. I thought maybe the person with a lock shop just upon our doorstep would be the perfect person to talk to about that. Oh, yeah, of course. Actually, you may want to talk to my assistant. He's been here kind of getting the place ready for customers. He knows where everything is. Raylan!
And then I kind of, are you near a corner? Because I'm gonna pop
He's
out
kind
right
of in
from
the middle
corner.
of the room.
Okay, well I'm gonna you're looking kind of upstairs and stuff, and I just pop out right behind you.
Yeah.
You called, sir?
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah, I
are
even
trying to
pull my
speak
trident again. God
Very,
damn it,
very-
you gotta
yeah.
stop that.
I'm very sneaky.
Hey, thank you for this D20.
Yeah.
Oh, you said intimidation?
Yes.
Let me see.
Power is real. Buy the dice.
Pieces of my
They roll
17.
poorly, don't tell me.
Yeah.
No.
As you turn, so too does Ishvin. Oh, you're quite the stealthy one. But I am quite the perceptive one. I saw you from the moment I walked in.
That bitch. Oh. And then you kind of like see me like look over my shoulder. You think you really saw us, Ollie? No, but nobody talks back. But you kind of you see me like talking to like a. It doesn't matter.
Dark corner.
Yeah, dark corner.
I tap Weckle's shoulder and just.
Cricket's staring into the corner where there's apparently something that we haven't seen.
Turn Cricket's head back to what's important.
As he sort of eyes you, you see Weckle sort of motioning to you behind his back as he begins to like tiptoe back over to the counter, where you now notice are 10 100 gem tags sort of spread out over the counter haphazardly.
Mm-hmm.
As he is making his way over there, trying to pick them up without making a sound.
I'm picking up.
You're going to need to distract Ishvin. So, Raylan, was it? What sort of wares do you think you can provide to protect a caravan?
Well-
Keep in mind these people are quite capable.
Well, and then not making any eye contact with Ishmin.
Ishvin.
Okay. I'm just kind of like looking at the floor. You know, we as you can see, we sell plenty of locks and lock accessories. If you know, so if you need any, I don't know if a lock would help with the caravan, but we have plenty. You know, any kind of lock you'd need, we got you.
Well, I'm here because you are supposed to be the professional. I'm going to say make a performance check with disadvantage because
I'm not being convinced.
Could I assist?
Can I help him?
I'm letting go of
Okay.
Cricket.
I will allow one of you to help. Cricket, you did jump in first.
Yeah, good.
Explain to me how you're helping.
So, lock shop. Are there things that Cricket can pick up? Like, could I-
absolutely.
So Cricket is going to, like, you just hear Cricket go, locks! And Cricket begins bringing them, and he's going to be, like, putting them up in his face. Like, locks!
As
It's
you
a lock!
we have
Yeah.
locks and access.
Yeah.
Shoving
It's like, padlock!
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I can see them.
You-
So instead of
I'm naming every
one of them's a bagel.
Raylan, you're gonna straight roll because you're getting help.
Yeah.
You're gonna straight roll it instead of
Oh.
disadvantage.
Mhm.
I don't think that helped in this instance.
Well,
Yeah, so just re-roll one of them.
Oh,
one die.
Yeah,
One die. One die.
One of them's a bagel with
This
salmon
help's
on
gonna
it.
give you advantage, and you have advantage moving in.
Wait, was that a? Okay, that's the better of the two.
He holds up a wig at one point.
Yeah.
Still may. Do we have any rolls?
You do.
Yeah, I think
got
a
one.
couple.
No, I don't know. I'm not picking.
Yeah,
Let me refresh.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch in there. Use these ones and twos.
Chat has been very active. Thank you very much, chat.
Out of this house.
Yeah, I'm at a 5.
5.
Yeah. So it will be. And you said performance.
Yes. You can do deception if you'd
11.
rather. I think either one would apply here.
I'm the same in either. We'll call it performance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll still take a 5. So 14, 16.
As he's kind of looking at you, and I came here because you're the professionals. I need you to tell me what I need. He goes to turn towards Weckle, and Cricket is shoving locks in his
You
face.
need a lock, obviously.
Yes, I see them. I see them. With that extra amount of time, Weckle knows that his clock is running short, and he just sort of scoops the tags into his pocket. You hear the jingle of tags. It is unmistakable. Everyone in this area, everyone in Esmyra knows it. Everyone uses that currency so often. They have heard that sound before. And so you see Ishvin get a kind of look on his face. He spins around, and as he does, Weckle's sitting there. Then you want one of these. And he's spinning a lock on his finger. You can see the tags sort of hanging off his hip on a tag ring. partially covered by his cloak, but at the very least, they look like they are just his tags now.
Supposed to be there.
Yeah. As he walks in and begins explaining to Ishvin exactly why this lock is the hardest one to pick, he's like, look, I don't like to brag. I've seen the innards of these things. I have a hard time even pulling this thing apart for maintenance. It does mean you'll probably have to buy a new one if it ever gets rusty, so be careful around water. And he's kind of like walking him through the whole thing. All right. Well, I think... Listen, do you have 10 of these on hand? Wacko kind of looks to you. Do we have 9 more of these, Raylan?
Cricket's looking at the 6 locks he's holding to see if any of them match.
Yes. Yeah. Sure thing, boss. And kind of just like disappear upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, there's a back room.
Back room, then.
It's part inventory, part lock shop, where he kind of helps to fix things and to pick things whenever illicit goods come in locked boxes that people can't get open. You walk to that back room and return with 9 more of the exact same lock. Perfect. I think this should give the troublemakers quite a lot of trouble. Just keep this between you and I, Weck. Believe me, I'll know if it gets out. And you may want to be careful with that one. He turns ranks quite easily. Just when the going gets tough, in fact.
It's not very nice.
In any case, he pays Weckle the money he owes him. It's 10 gems per lock, so he pays him another 100 gem tag. As he passes that tag over, you can see the stamp is only one on the tag, and it is the one for Talismyr, probably funding directly from the top. As he passes it over to Weckle, he exchanges goods, turns to leave, stops at the bottom of the stairs. Just one more time, for good measure. The way ahead, everyone. He watches you.
And I think Tech would have been following him, and you see the eyes are like turning from gold to red. When he goes way ahead, he slams the door in his face.
Let's go.
What is he going to do to that one?
Yeah.
Is his pride hurt enough? You know what? On a 3 on the die, he takes the hint.
Okay.
As you slam the door in his face, you are... Make a perception check. I want to see
What is
you
it?
can
What
hear.
is it again?
Pass behind.
Pass behind.
Terrible.
He hears very, very low.
I got a 6.
Behind.
Yeah, I got a 6.
With a 6 and with Korthag's booming voice, that's all you hear, aside from his footsteps leaving the door. You imagine that he might have been able to hear Korthag's voice. He got what he wanted, and he's leaving. Whoa! Well, if trial by fire is not enough to bond you, I don't know what is. That was a close one. Close as it should be. That is a real pain in the neck. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Thank you for playing along.
Yeah, of course.
He's
He's a pain.
seems to have your number.
They all do.
Well, in any case,
17.
why
What?
why 17?
17.
All right. In any case,
Cricket takes that very seriously. He looks at you, probably like, you should write that down.
No.
now's the time to get down to business. And based on the fact that they've just been given some top of the line locks, you're gonna want to beat them to the punch. They're probably moving out soon. I have heard that whatever they found in the old ruins beneath us is too big to carry back in one caravan. Based on my research, I think they left behind some of their Toll Guard force to guard whatever they found, but it can't be too many. Probably no more than half a dozen. And those could be spread out. Could be a little more, could be a little less. I imagine you may have some insight as to how they like to post up during their protection operations. We'll get to that. The main thing is that our benefactor has agreed to pay 100 gem tag for each one of you as an advance. And to sweeten the deal, they want none of the treasure. They told me that all they want is for the Relisium's foul deeds to be exposed. I figure, enemy of the Relisium is a friend of mine. Especially when they line my pockets. And he pulls out the gem tags that he was able to sling off the counter and starts spinning them on his finger. Distinctly, you notice the 100 gem tags, but he said 100 gem tag for each of you.
I'm gonna come out the corner again, like from right behind him. And are we talking stamped or unstamped, boss?
Oh, they're stamped all right, and they're stamped in Talismyr. That's not the first stamp, however, but they'll be good to spend here. You won't have to, you won't get questioned going to the Merchant Authority to have these readied for use in the city.
Hear that, Ollie? He said stamped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear like slot machine noises coming from.
Yeah, normally the less information the better, but who's this benefactor that doesn't want into anything?
You know, they were really... Didn't catch the face or the name. Actually.
Did you see it though?
So,
Insight check.
Yeah.
Casey, make an insight check for
Oh
me.
man, but I didn't want to. I'm not gonna. I was just saying it.
I would like to-
whoever wanted
Who's
pick
gonna
that
say
one
it
up.
first?
Yeah.
I would like to help him by going over to this guy and putting my hand on his head,
Uh-huh.
almost like you see those neural caps, and then like you see like a little screen pop up right
Whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa!
And
Hands
it's
off
like-
the do! Hands off the
He's
do!
looking at you, G-Paul, like waiting for you to ask some questions. That's a lie detector
You're
machine.
rubbing off my Nutrafol!
Yeah.
Don't know how that's gonna help you, Chief. I am going to. Or that was a 19.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, okay.
With a +1, 18 on the roll.
I'm gonna roll. Just to be sure.
It's bad.
With a 19. Yeah, don't use a DM screen, folks.
Yeah.
You are positive that he is unsettled, but it's not because he's hiding something. It's because he reached for a memory that isn't there.
Yeah.
And it did unsettle him.
File not found.
Oh.
404.
404.
G-Paul is just sort of gonna like with a long claw sort of trace it along his gold tooth and just now I was watching all that occur, and I noticed you had there were 10 tags that you scraped in that bag.
Well, yeah, there's got to be a bit of a finder's fee. I mean,
Oh, whoa. That's
I'm arranging all of this.
Forget you.
And there's
we've been
no
doing that
assurances you're
together.
coming back. I mean, it should be an easy job, but things happen.
Sure, there wasn't 200 gem tags.
Yeah. The hand gets a little tighter.
Make a
On accident.
make a persuasion, make an intimidation, and we're going to average them.
Okay. Also not good at persuasion.
I'm good at
It's
intimidation.
a massage.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I'll roll like a 2.
I rolled an 18.
Okay. Listen, I'll sweeten the deal, but only because I've caused you a little bit of trouble on the front end. I understand. I could have maybe covered our tracks a bit better. I'll give you the 100 each now, as promised, as an advance. You may even need it. And should you come back and bring at least as many spoils as the 500 gems remaining, we'll split all of it 6 ways.
You see Cricket has to visibly count people in the room. At the moment.
That
Mm.
sounds better.
Mm.
If you don't come back, I mean, I'm gonna need this. They could. You heard Ishvin, Mr. Ishvin. He's gonna be keeping an eye on the shop. I'll have to lay low. That's months of business that I'm missing out on. It's a lot of headache for me.
Would you really do that, boss? I've
Yeah.
never known you to be so charitable.
Raylan, whose side are you on? This is your shop too.
And at that, I like, I kind of go back into my shadow.
Disappear.
Look, how I risk my life is up to me, but it is causing some extra trouble. I'll need the money. I promise I'm not just stealing from you, fine folks. You're doing a solid for me and the rest of the Bronze Ring.
I'm just a little baby.
I mean, I'm
I'm just a little guy.
100 tags richer than I was earlier, so.
This definitely is bigger than all of us. But sounds like a, finder's fee, a toll guard experience fee might be needed. In case any of us are ex-toll guards or anything like that who might have some experience to contribute.
Like
to
that guy
this.
was really totally a dick to
mission.
you
Yeah,
specifically.
I know. I don't know why.
He deserves
either.
it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Final offer, just because I do value the experience you provide.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 2 of these extra 100 gem tags. Consider it spending money. The first 100 gem tag, that's yours. Like I said, you might need a little bit of money to get by. It's at least a few days way over to the Chasm District, which is where I think they're digging this thing up from. Whatever it is.
This
Sound good?
I like this deal.
it's a good deal.
All right.
I like this benefactor nonsense, but
Yeah, me neither. But, most of them are pretty shady. At least this one met in person.
yeah,
We didn't catch his face.
and you didn't see him.
Well, I remember
Yeah.
they told me they wanted the Relicium exposed. They told me they didn't want. They gave me the tags.
Did you? So whenever they handed you the tag, did you see their hand or?
Must have been distracted. I mean, it's rare to see that many 100 gem tags in one place. I've seen that much money, but it's usually in smaller
Right.
assortments.
Okay.
It's Mr. Krabs that we're dealing with.
It's not very. Yeah. Money.
I'm sorry. I
It's
wish I
fine.
had more for you.
It's fine, I guess.
I usually do. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're not supposed to meet him again? They don't want to know that the job's done?
yeah. Wait.
Can
No,
we,
that's a
can
good
we,
idea.
What if we hey man, we did the job. We can meet you again.
How does it? Well, I mean, he'll know. I
Better
guess
to make
'cause the
5
thing
people
got
forget
stolen.
somebody than one.
Look, somebody tells you that they're paying you to do a job that they're not going to check for completion. They're not going to share in the spoils, and you don't ask many questions. A job like that is usually too good to be true.
Cricket's
Yeah.
He's looking at the 100 gems. He's like, this might be too good to be true.
Like a trap.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we got to do it.
All right.
We need the tags.
Well, like I said,
I need the tags.
you'll be headed for the Chasm District. Things to know about that place. Sure you're plenty familiar. It's
Feel free
run.
to refresh me.
It's run by some stupid old prick and his overeager wife. I guess they did technically get hitched, but it's not really like that. He
For the tax benefits.
he controls the elevator platforms that get you down to the lower levels. The Relicium likes to use the chasm because it they can bypass a lot of the old wreckage that way. Now, those elevators, they're behind a retaining wall. They're within his castle structure. But if you can't get in there, I don't know, maybe you could find a way to lower yourself over the edge. You could find another way in. Like I said, you've got some money. You could use it for bribes. Listen, as much as the guards around the Westgate district are pretty in the pocket of the Relicium, I've heard that a lot of the people outside in the other districts maybe seeing beyond that gilded veneer, seeing the rot beneath, the rot that you and I know is there. Do with that information what you will. But you're
Sorry, just to clarify, out of character. there's like an elevator. We need to go down. We need to descend, whatever.
It's
Okay.
a dig site.
Gotcha. So Cricket's question will be how far down? Like, what's that? Like, does anybody have a measure on what that drop is?
To the bottom.
Yeah, but usually there's like a pretty defined, like it starts in one place and ends in another, and somebody measures it. Not me. I can't count that high.
Somebody measures.
If I'm to be completely frank, I'm used to stealing whatever treasures they pull up from the caravans themselves. I don't usually go down to the Imperial ruins. But that's where the elevators take you. They take you pretty deep in there, and then I'm to understand that there's some walking to do.
Yeah, wouldn't I know? Would I know?
Make a. This be. We'll call it history. Yeah, it feels historical, but I was wondering if there was like a scientific nature to it.
At 20.
Beautiful.
It's 552 feet down.
Yeah.
There's 3 hallways, 1 turns left.
In the basement of the
drawing all of
Alamo.
this.
Yeah.
You can choose whether or not to share this information.
Does anybody have cartographers supplies?
Ooh, man, I got a bunch of supplies, dude.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Find it.
I do.
No.
No, I have. Damn it.
You don't?
I have calligraphy
Damn.
and forgery.
I don't need, we can forge a map.
Yeah. Let's forge a map.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Forge a path, as they say. You can choose whether or not to share this information. But you know that the Rollisium, for a long time, has actually been looking into the old Imperial ruins as a way to understand exactly why that empire fell. You've always felt that there was some hint of worry within the ranks of the Rollisium now that this government structure is becoming thousands of years old. They are wondering what dangers may come from the future.
Okay.
And they're looking to the past to solve that. But with a natural 20, you know that more than anything, they appear to be interested in what came before that empire that had fallen. There is a history that is hard for them to unravel because there is such little remaining from before the empire. They are looking for something specifically from that era, so you understand that this would probably be as deep as they have ever been.
Okay.
If it is that truly valuable to them, this is they probably found something from that first fall era, is what or pre-first fall.
Okay, so they don't use post-scar. And
They do now, yes. So the eras basically go creation era, which is largely undocumented. It's when the giants were roaming and still creating land and creatures and things.
go watch The Wake of Ao.
Yeah, that takes place in the creation era. There is first fall, when some great calamity happened at the start, basically after an event called the Great Departure, when the giants decided to leave and go into exile. That is the first fall era. That's when the empire came into power. Second fall is when that empire fell, and then the Rollisium exists in that period. And then the Scar formed. It is the 164th year of the Scarred era.
Yeah.
There's not been another fall, but they are in the Scarred era now.
Are we in 182 in?
No. 164.
And
this is distinctly happening basically at the same time as our other campaign.
no, you said something and I don't remember what was.
Sorry, I know that's a lot of info dump, but you got a nat 20, and I feel like you were around people that knew these things.
Also fun for me who doesn't know this shit. Locked in.
For anyone
If you
interested,
ever have questions
there
about.
is a full lore page we've been building on Legend Keeper. You can access it from our Discord. There's a link in the Discord to our entire lore page. It's got all kinds of stuff. The eras, the calendar system, different wars and what they meant, different custom species options, all kinds of stuff.
Is it so they're looking for stuff from the creation era, basically?
Presumably from like the end of the creation era,
Right, yeah.
right before the first fall.
As far as like layers of this place would go, they're looking for stuff all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
Subcutaneous.
they are the top layer. The Empire is the layer beneath that everything's kind of built on top of, and then there's something even below.
Yeah.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Nothing bad ever happens when you start delving into the mysteries
No.
at the
Oh,
bottom
no.
of the
Completely
multi-layered
fine.
rooms.
Yeah.
Like, you should for sure send a kobold into that.
It's called D&D for a reason. Dungeons and Dungeons.
Just dungeon.
And dungeons.
And just
More
dungeons.
I don't know if I would go into like the history of everything, just because Korthag's he's a hired guard. He's very like straightforward to the point. You don't need to know what you don't need to know, kind of a thing. So I think I would probably just get into like probably how deep it is, that it's probably like deeper than they have normally looked before. But I don't know. I imagine I wouldn't know exactly where it is because it's deeper than they've looked before.
You wouldn't know exactly, but you would
Yeah.
know at the very least that the chasm's the quickest way to get down.
I would run you down like a pretty generic, like, yeah, well, I don't know where they are now, but like, the chasm's the way we always got there because it's the quickest way down. It's like I said, it's 552 feet down.
Probably pretty accurate, actually.
Cool. How
What-
long are you guys comfortable falling?
It's let me see, 1d6 fall damage per turn.
Yeah. Text says maximum height achieved 300 feet.
Okay, but what
12
if
inches.
hitting the bottom wasn't a concern?
Unreliable results. What type of authorization is required?
You would need to be part of the toll guard and led probably by a commander or maybe captain, but probably commander at this point with how hush hush they're getting.
Is it only toll guard? Or excavation crews too?
No, it is more than just that. The toll guard is just the easiest way to.
Do those people
In and out.
have identification?
God.
Yeah.
Toll guard,
Araxis?
Toll guard and specifically researchers and scholars from the Relisium Ward are what get access into it. Nobody enters or leaves without someone from the Relisium Ward, whether it's the Toll Guard or some of those scholars.
Okay. Do they have an ID or are they just so well known?
They have a uniform,
Yeah.
and they certainly carry themselves with a certain level of dignitas.
ID? No. It's kind of like their name's their ID. You know, pretty stuck up. Aristocrats, nobles.
Points at the door.
Yes, exactly. Worse, honestly. Like,
Affirmative.
way worse.
Yeah. Affirmative.
So you made it to 300 feet and fell?
He pops his little rocket boots out.
Oh.
That's a neat trick.
Yeah.
That could be useful. Speaking of, you may want to be on your way fairly soon. It's early in the morning. You got a full day of travel ahead, and it sounds like the Relisia may be leaving. If I had to guess, as soon as they get those locks on, maybe only a few hours behind you.
Yeah.
What I will say is, leaving here, you're not going to want to leave in one big group. Maybe one or two at a time. We'll stagger your exit. We don't want them thinking that you're working together on a job. We just finished interviewing for security work, right?
Vigorous nod.
Yeah.
Cricket.
Security work.
Security work. Yeah.
Locks. We're doing something with locks.
Lots of locks.
Holds up the bagel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unless you got more questions for me, I think that's enough adventure for one day.
You don't know nothing about the old boy, so
The who?
benefactor.
No boy.
Oh.
Or girl.
Right.
Could be a gelatinous cube for all we know.
Observation.
I highly doubt it.
You keep making him feel bad for this.
I'm going to go over to Tag and be like, how do we turn that off?
Bacon and vodka. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Good to see you in here,
Thanks,
man.
Bacon. Yeah.
Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying this this heist that has already gotten off to a bit of a rocky start. But as we'll say,
Tech's gonna leave first,
Tech
and
leaves
then
first.
as he's leaving, he's like, "Ba ba 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 ba." It's like fake
crying. Like I didn't get the job. No security for me.
The job market here is terrible.
Yeah.
So Tech leaves by himself. What are the rest of you doing?
We're gonna leave next.
Yeah, we'll give it some
Do you
time.
leave together?
Cricket and G-Paw.
Cricket is like furiously whispering to G-Paw of things that he thinks he needs. Only one of which seems actually reasonable. He needs a spell scroll.
I'll reach into the shadows. Come on, little man.
Well, before, like, I'm gonna go last, but I'm gonna, like, whenever everybody's kind of out, as he's trying to pull my, like, cloak, I turn
Just reach,
and I'm
there's
like,
nothing in the shadows.
You're gone.
I got you, boss. And I, like, give him, like, a quick little hug, like, around the waist. And I,
Make me
like,
proud, Raylan. I know you will.
and then I, like, head out.
Bring that money home.
He's already got the money.
There's a lot more. As all of you make your staggered exit, Weckl sort of directing, not that any of you would know this in character, but it's almost like the wedding planner or wedding director behind the doors, like ushering people down for the procession at a wedding. He's like timing okay, and go. Then strides, a slow, steady pace.
Right, keep the grind up.
And bow. Nice. With that, as all of you sort of regroup out of eyeshot of Weckl's Lock Ridery, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break. Don't go nowhere. Join the raffle, and we'll see you in just a bit. Bye!
Holy shit, Justin has 120.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Tabletop Beard, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian of Darkport, Angel Jobert, Angel of Darkport, Brett Venable, Dutin 103, Zebek Longfang, Lil Tired, Memebot 69000, XIVM, Jason Miller, Corey of Darkport, Ruby Rod, Sam Huffpower, Daniel Struve, Agile Monk, Jude Eshett, Russell Mooney, Licia Harding, Zaft 911, James Carr, Felsi, Drazadi, Renarius Ash Kevrin, Tom Server, Meta Lisa, Dwayne Bradway, John Royal, Angels Art and Gaming, Danny Leo, JJF01, Neophyte Plays, Mr. Giaton, Jun Shea, Red Pepper John, Coffin Nails, Marcus Hurston, Rootsco, Jumper of Roofs, Better Left Unsaid, Jerry Ungrand, Gerardo, Biak Raikizu, Zach Carpenter, Helverian Knight, Triforce Samurai, Bacon and Bush, Tar Liam, Pay Your Mom, Alicia F, Daisy Twig, 2 Days Youth, Tyler Dan, Mailman Gaming, Anthony Bass, OWG DJ, Zem the Fan, Kinjiri Ukage, Finn's House Host, Berlin Lux, Fool's Assassin, Gustavo Bolivar, Metateki, Disco Ray, Tom Clay, Lord Huntington, Terrence Thompson, Killer Kitty, Renesma, Nigel Chandler, B. Woo, Ryan Herriff, and Darius Rex. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways. From alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Greetings, viewers. Bramble Backfoot hopping by to let you know about our monthly homebrew packets issued to all those brave enough to join the ranks of our prestigious order. With a plethora of items, monsters, mechanics, and more, it's easier than ever to bring chaos home to your table. So become a member and let's fight the forces of evil together. Thank you. You're all too kind, and the drinks are on me tonight. Ha 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 ha! Oh, you must not have enabled gifted memberships. Let me show you how. Ha ha ha! What you'll want to do is make your way over to our channel page and then add /allow_gifts. From there, you can turn on the toggle for free stuff and join in the chaos. Ha ha ha! Now for my next tune, a little ditty about a dead necromancer named Pinky.
Hello, Drazad here. Oh my god, you have got to come check out all of our wares. We have so many different things. Help support the stream and get yourself some new magic items as well over at the Constructed Chaos store.
Perfect beard brew, perhaps lizard wart, or giant scorpion venom, and a watcher's eye stalk. And just a little dust of undryness. Not on his crafting table! Smells pretty good, actually. Fireball! Bring home the chaos of juniper forest and magical embers with my own personal beard products in partnership with Tabletop Beard. Welcome to the middle of the video. Enjoy these beautiful handmade dice. Isn't this nice? Brought to you by Soulforge Dice. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that? Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you, by chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... Oh! Excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations to Angel for the 1,000 chaos points. You won the raffle.
Hell yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks, Angel.
And actually, you know, that reminds me. I'm sorry, I forgot to shout out our friends over at Darkport. They stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. They streamed last night. They kept me company on my drive home from a state over. So thanks to our friends over at Darkport. Thank you, Angel, for being here, and congrats on the 1,000 chaos points. Spend them wisely. I do also have to say thank you, Saft, so much for the $10 super chat. He said, happy to see the new cast and the returning faces. Please excuse me randomly letting off various points of steam. Thanks. Of course, Saft, you're always welcome to accumulate and spend as many points as you'd like. As of right now, it looks like that Chaos Gem is pretty tame. It is episode 1, and there's plenty of antics to get into. So I'm not going to hold us back from that. As we rejoin our adventurers, some over the break discussion was had, and I believe what was the meeting point you had?
We're going to the Hag's Nipple.
Hag's Nipple.
Yep.
Got it. I imagine that it
Got
is.
good Dirty Shirley's there.
You all reconvene at a spot just in front of two very large rounded structures. One of them in particular has one of those croned rooftops that is like tilted over to a point.
Uh-huh.
That is the Hag's Nipple.
I was gonna say, is this a nipple ring?
Perfect. It is, yeah. As y'all get there, and like Tech just rolls. He goes and he just passes right by y'all. And he's just still going because nobody said where to go, but this is the shortest point between there and where we're going.
It's just built-in GPS.
Yeah.
I don't is that him?
Is there another giant fucking robot roller?
Tin can.
What was NP80D Tech?
He stops, turns, like starts going back towards you.
We're sorry. We might not have told you where we were going. This is the Hag's Nipple.
He looks up. Affirmative.
When you look up at the structure, there is almost a magical echo that permeates your mind. You hear like an echo of a hag that maybe once existed. The titular hag.
Still does.
Yeah.
She lives somewhere.
Emphasis on
underneath it.
titular. So as all of you have reconvened, you know your destination. You know it's going to take several days to get there. Even those of you not from Talismyr, you've all come to understand that the city is so large that it is split up into separate districts that are each their own city. If you were to travel from one end of Talismyr clean to the other, it would take at least a week to do so. Being that you're near the middle and you're going towards the outer edge, the Chasm District, I'll pull up the map so that chat can see. The Chasm District is sort of in the south. If you look really closely, sort of the southwestern side, near the tree line there is a giant chasm and a bridge that spans it. That is where the group is heading. They are in the Westgate District, which is just to the west of the northern gate.
Going towards Stephen Hall.
Steinfall. But yes, in that direction.
Stephen Hall.
You gotta rename it.
Dang it! No, I love that name. This is one of the few names you ever land on one. You're like, that's it. That's the
Yeah.
one.
100%.
What was the one of Needles and
it's
Threads?
Stinval.
Yeah.
You even made me say it wrong. Stinval. Damn it.
This is an Omni Snatch situation.
Oh God! Don't get me started on what Brett does to my names.
Yeah.
Stephen Hall, the third of the halls.
Oh, we found it. We found the other hall. Finally. I knew it.
So, who is leading the pack towards the Chasm District as you begin to set out, knowing that the Toll Guard and the Relicia may be hot on your heels without them knowing it?
Well, should we grab supplies at all first? Like, do you guys want to grab anything like
Cricket needs
on the
supplies.
way? Yeah, because Cricket I know needs a
Cricket
spell
has a
scroll,
plan.
and that might be better found here than on the road.
Yeah, do we have 100 tags?
We
Each of
do.
you has
Yeah.
gems convert directly to gold. It is the
Yeah.
currency of this world, but you can just use gold for that.
Right.
Each of you now has an extra 100, and there is an extra 200 that the group can share or spend for whatever. And you can.
Okay, I'll put 200 in our party.
Cue the shopping montage.
Yeah, can we snag? I don't know how much spell scrolls are gonna be. So
Is there like
can we snag one of those extra hundreds?
is it
Well-
that magical like of a city where
You
like
know?
you can find somebody
Okay.
making scrolls and stuff?
You have been here
Okay.
long enough to know that much of. You're right to look for it here
Mhm.
rather than
Yeah,
where
that's
you're
what I was
going.
gonna say. I think it's more like
I'd say without a check, you would know that. But a lot of the more magical, mystical, especially things of arcane sort of paper nature would be in the Relicium ward itself. However, you may be able to come across some things, some lower level scrolls. If
find
you're
the
looking
hag's
for something
hat.
specific.
It's a magic shop. It's gotta be. Yeah, can we try to find one?
Yeah,
Find
absolutely.
a low level scroll vendor.
I'm going to say make a survival check for me.
Oh God.
I just want to see how well you're able to search and if you're able to find exactly what you're looking for, if you're going to find whatever random table gives me.
Could I do investigation? As I maybe talk
Yeah.
to people,
I think that makes sense. That makes sense. Good pitch. I like it.
That's a dirty 20. A dirty, slutty hag's nipple 20.
Hell yeah. So
Dirty.
Mm-hmm.
as you are meandering through the streets, specifically sort of branching out from the hag's nipple, looking for perhaps the hag's hat, as you so mentioned.
I know it's around here somewhere.
North
Don't
of
talk about it.
south depends on how they
Told
sleep.
me at the nipple I could find the hat.
There's the nipple. The
As
feet are
you-
down there.
As you round the corner, you see a small structure sat atop one of the stone ruins. There's a set of stairs that sort of leads up to more or less an open plaza centering a small shack. It almost looks like a tiny chapel, and at the front of it there is a tall church steeple with a tiny bell that looks to be somewhat a replica of the Relicium's bell. And the name across the top is the Tiny Bell. Papers and scrolls and things.
Oh, that cute papers and scrolls and things. I'm gonna look over at Cricket.
Cricket is already scurrying towards the door.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna
and
go after him.
letting himself in. As he does, he is searching all of the patches on his robe of useful items, and you hear a sort of Velcro sound as he tears one off, as it turns into a little bundle of be gem tags here, the equivalent of 100 gold. I have a pouch of 100 gold as one of the patches on my on my robe.
Oh,
It'll be we'll say 10 10 gem tags.
I need him to make cool noise, so I don't want it to be just one. I need him to rattle nicely as he rips it off. Yeah, he will scurry in and beeline for whatever like counter is in here.
Okay. As you open the door, you see, rather than pews inside of a chapel, a run of shelves, all sort of dotted with scrolls. Some of them you imagine may be magical. Some of them may be older documents, perhaps even rubbings of old ruins. But as you look down the run of them, you see a halfling sort of sitting back in his chair. As he looks up, his weight kind of catches him. Whoa! Welcome in!
Cricket is full speed to the counter, sort of like hops up to like pull himself up on the counter, slaps the gem tags on the counter. He's like, I need a scroll.
Whoa. Yeah. What kind of scroll are you looking for? Magical scroll.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 100 gems worth.
He's not letting go of them. He's like he's eyeing the guy, and you see him like he's definitely like
shocking.
Yeah.
They just like kind of magnetically float.
Yeah. We're gonna make a deal here, buddy.
Jeez. Cricket, we normally don't start with the threats. We end with the
That wasn't a threat.
We end with the threats.
Yeah. The threats come in the middle. It's like a threat sandwich.
Yeah.
Not a threat if we make
Go
a deal.
positive, then a threat, then a positive.
The halfling sort of
bad cop.
Don't listen to those guys.
stands up on the chair that he was sitting in and sort of leans over the desk looking at the gem tags. Well, if you're looking for magic scrolls, you've got 100 gems here. You can get maybe a few smaller scrolls or one really nice one.
I need Featherfall. Know what I'm here for.
Featherfall. Well, in that case, he kind of turns around and you see almost... I'm playing this out like a kid with a bunch of tickets at Chuck E. Cheese.
100%. I want that teddy bear while you're at it.
You see like Firestorm at the top shelf is like 10,000 gems or whatever.
One of those Chinese finger trap things.
Oh my god. Kid would never get out of it.
A scroll of Featherfall. I think I've got a few of those here. And as he pulls it down, you see a little label, 120 gems is what it would cost. Oh, you're a little short. Maybe your dad can help you.
Yeah, Dad.
I will just set the because I only have the 100 tags.
Can you break 100?
Yeah, I'm setting the 100 tag.
All right. So 120. That'll get you the scroll. Sound agreeable?
What you're looking for?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I?
Feel free to peruse. If you find anything else, he's kind of now recognizing that you guys may have a lot. Feel free to see if there's anything else that strikes your fancy. There's more than magical scrolls here. Lots of old historical documents, things that, yes, the Relicium Ward has as well, but rare for our kind of folk. They usually take that in behind the wall. It's nice to know a little bit of the history that dwells beneath our feet. No matter how big or small your feet may be.
Cricket is blinking, but his eyes are blinking out of sync.
Yeah.
Through that whole.
Paul's just blinking. Like
he's listening, but you see that the like speech on history is a little bit lost on him. He will slide his 100. Or no, you see him slide it. You see him struggle a little bit. Shuffles it around, gives the 100 tag to the guy. You see him, he does have to take a minute and count, and then he slides the rest of his tags to G-Paw. So you can add 80 to yours, and I'll subtract 100.
Oh, and they're stamped here too. Well done. Did your dad take you to do that?
I'm gonna take my scroll and leave before I do anything stupid.
Fair enough. I'd hate for you to do anything stupid in here, yeah.
While he's
I'll do it outside.
While he's being entertained with them, is there anything like in a glass case that is like?
I'm gonna say, even looking around, most of what you're seeing are old papers, some older tomes.
Yeah.
Specifically, however, you do see a couple of plinths that appear to be not for sale, just purely decorative purposes. They're older chunks. I feel like there's a
Tablets,
fancy word.
like yeah.
Stone chunks that have been taken away from old structures.
Gotcha.
I have it on good authority that came from the old Imperial ruins. Relatively worthless for the Relicium. There's nothing there that they don't already have, but a little piece of history for us in our little bell.
What is its function?
Nice to look at.
It turns and goes look for it. So I think
Such a party of assholes. How did this happen?
Went on a heist adventure with a bunch of criminals.
So I think he's gonna try and like just either one of two things. If there is a really expensive tome somewhere or like a mid-price tome, like a couple $100 or something, he's gonna try and like or document or scroll like the Declaration of Independence or something like that in a glass case. If there's something like that, then he wants to try and make a copy of it.
Okay.
And if there's not, then he's gonna want to try and steal like just as he's rolling by, like
Okay.
you'll see a little hand like come out and grab some.
So a lot of the scrolls are sort of bound in their casings, but almost like t-shirts at a souvenir shop, there's like a display of what the scroll has on it, sort of next to it in like a glass casing. And so you can see what's there before you pull it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to say make a sleight of hand. He is going to try and perceive.
Yeah.
You were just talking to him. No peeking.
I can't see.
That 20 for 25.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, hell yeah.
As you're rolling by, you sort of like slow your gait, trying to time your swipe for the most optimal moment. And when you hear Cricket almost fall off of the desk after grabbing the scroll, no trouble in here. Remember, he turns around and you're able to pull.
There's a little shoulder mounted like plunger that like and then reel something in real quick. Yeah.
It is what you pull in is a bound scroll of old imperial text. I don't know if you know fully what its purpose is or what it is. I'll allow you to make another history check. This is just to see if you know it before you have it.
Let's say dirty 20.
Okay. With a dirty 20, you understand that this rubbing in particular is one that a lot of people have seen or possess, and certainly many people are familiar with within the Relicium. This rubbing is more or less a Rosetta Stone for the old Imperial text, the old Imperial language.
That could come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It could take you some time to decipher using it, but it is something that you certainly could make use of.
And then when he turns back, Tech's just gonna show him all of his money.
What
get his mind back on buying stuff.
Yeah, what you looking to purchase?
Like these overgrown shoulder pads on this of metal things like.
Well, there's a lovely bit of history on the wars that founded much of the Triad, how it extended out from Talismyr. If you'd like some of that, really interesting stuff.
You got to point at the scroll that Cricket has.
Oh, another one of those then. There are 120 gems a piece, and you've got 200 there. You want just one?
Do we have 200?
Well, you had 100.
Oh, I had 100, and then from the goal I started with, I had like 116. So,
you know what? It's a fair deal. I'll give it to you for the 116 you've got here.
Okay.
He passes off the second Featherfall scroll. There's only one left up there.
He dumps unsanctimoniously, just dumps everything on the counter.
As soon
like
as
paying in pennies.
Yes.
Exactly.
before the transaction's like finished, like fully finished and stuff, I hear you say like Featherfall, and like I kind of perk up and I like run and I'm like, do you have any? And I'm like kind of like I have like a handful of feathers in my hand and I'm like, do you have any Any actual feathers or?
I've got some writing implements. I'm sure I could sell to you if you'd like them.
I don't want a quill. I wasn't sure if you had any special kind of feathers.
Oh, not really something I can collect. There's not really a ton of flying creatures around here. The area is quite flat, really. You might find a few small flying birds.
Pigeons, nothing. but pigeons.
Lots of bugs, really.
So glad everyone looked at me.
You are seen.
At that, I'm kind of disappointed, and I'm like, putting my collection of feathers in my pocket, and I'm like, do you have another scroll of feather fall?
That I do. I've got one left. It's 120 gems.
Would you mind making me the same deal that you made this large gentleman? I have
For 116?
People are spending all your money on this.
I kind of pipe up at that
116.
point, and I'll be like, we're buying all three of
I
them
don't know why you bought a second one. Like, I thought I
I
had
just
this
want something that
handled.
has feather in it.
for some kind of deal.
To be honest,
Well, the deal's
he's already made two.
the deal's that he got one for 116 gems.
For less.
I mean, it is 4 gems. These things are not cheap to make. I have to commission apprentices from the Relicium Ward, and they're really hesitant to do it.
Yeah, that's like 3% off.
Margins are slim.
Mm.
Bartering is built into the cost. That's my
right.
new favorite saying. I refuse to play this game.
I was thinking buy 2 get 1 free.
Yeah, we've already lost that bulk discount once.
I'll give it to you for 100 gems. I see you've got just the 100 gem tag, and well, they're all stamped for Talismyr, so you saved me the trip to the Merchant Authority.
Thank you, sir. No, I just like.
It's the least I can do. And I know you said you didn't want one, but here's a quill anyway. And he passes a quill along with the feather fall. It is a rather
Is it colorful?
It's not colorful, but it is a white quill with sort of brown and black dapples all
Like
along
specs?
it.
Good.
Yeah.
We like specs.
Mhm.
Thank you. And I just kind of like dart
You're
out.
most welcome. Feel free to ring the bell on the way out, and he kind of motions to a small chain. Lets people know that we're here, just like the Relicium does.
I slap it.
I do love its song. And you maybe ascertain that this is like one of the first people you've met that is like stoked on the Relicium.
Yeah.
Why don't you just hook the bell up to the door? When people come in and out, it dings for you.
That's a thing people like to do.
Oh.
I've found that more than anything, especially when we get adults coming in with their kids, they like to allow the kids to ring the bell. It's feels like they're achieving something, and it's a good thing for them to aspire to.
You see, he kind of walks over and he ding.
You
I
do
say
hear
ding out loud.
I just want to. I don't know if we got the name of this shopkeep, but I definitely want to go back up. G. Paul like sort of sauntering up, just being like, "Now I noticed there that he got one for 116, and he got one for 100.
Yeah, but I'm cute and small and nice.
But my
I'm
boy
shy.
Cricket, he had to pay full price.
Cricket's already gone. Cricket has all set.
No, Cricket, I need you.
It's in the shadows.
Yeah. Cricket hears his name and will like turn around, fully ready to have just left and been done here.
It's my understanding that you're all traveling together. Perhaps you can settle the difference amongst your peers.
Yeah.
Remember why you all came here and you all bought this?
Yeah.
We didn't need 3 of them.
So, hey, I didn't buy nothing.
Hey, could not hurt to have more.
Yeah.
The sign outside says papers and scrolls and things. What things you got? Yeah, health potions?
Oh, well, the
I have health potions.
certainly not potions.
Don't buy them from him. He'll overcharge you.
Dang.
I most certainly would not, but I also don't sell them.
No,
Not really in my wheelhouse.
know any wheelhouses we can find him at?
No, please stop spending your money on shit. And Cricket opens up the other side, and he has 4 healing potions. He's like, stop spending money, please.
Oh, whoa, okay,
Please.
Cricket. I didn't know you had that stashed
Can
away.
we get out of here before you guys drop another 100
let's go.
gold on a
Just a
scroll
first
we
aid
don't
kit
need?
you
All
got
right,
there.
see you later, old man.
Oh, bye. Thank you for stopping at the Little Bell.
Hey, Garthak, do you want a dog? And he opens up, he like lifts up one of the folds, and he's got 2 like dogs on it as well.
One of them is like stoked, and the other one is like,
I was gonna say, please tell me that they're alive.
Yeah.
Trapped in this club.
I don't think we could be in a party together.
I don't think I have time for a dog right now.
Things change. You let me know.
Yeah, just
no
keep them for me. We'll talk about it
Yeah,
after
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
He works a lot.
Yeah. It's good to have something to come back to.
Right.
That's what my dad says.
It is what I say.
except you never come back. They're just always with you.
Cricket is the thing he comes
Yeah.
back to. Cricket is the dog. And this, yeah.
Oh, speaking of,
Personal query. Cricket,
No.
where are you originated?
That's what you call me?
You see him like think, and he just slowly does turn to G-Paw.
Came from an egg.
Oh yeah. An egg.
Yes. Where? Egg.
North
North?
Ravel.
Yeah.
Came from Ravel.
Ravel?
Mhm.
Ah.
I actually would say if you'd like to see if you know where that is, it would be a disadvantaged history check because I know where you came from, and I don't think you would have a ton of knowledge about that.
I'm cocked. All right.
That's
That's
not bad.
No, yeah.
14 plus history?
Intelligence? You're good at that.
Yeah. That's a 19.
With a 19, you know that Rovel is part of the Triad,
18. Sorry.
and it is one of the most northern big cities on Esmyra. Very much
kobolds
eternally bound in
Do
snow.
kobolds come from there?
There are kobolds there, you would imagine.
Gotcha.
With a 19, even with a 19 history check, you're not exactly sure. But you imagine kobolds exist all over.
Able to like roaches.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They can live underground. They're pretty hardy when it comes to heat and cold, depending on their make and
Make it model.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is a 2016.
Yeah, you
Cricket's got those all-terrain tires.
Yeah.
I will say, as all of you are sort of getting acclimated to each other and beginning to set out from the Little Bell, you all get the sense that the world isn't quite the same as it was before you entered the Loch Ridery. This near to the Relicium Ward, every passing glance from a stranger feels like it lingers on you just a little too long. Every city-sworn protector, toll guard or not, feels like an enemy just waiting to be made. Just beneath the veil of these well-traveled streets, inns, markets, and stables resides a subtle tension that you might not have noticed before. That said, as you all travel south over this day, is there anything in particular that you'd like to do? I know we just kind of did our shopping montage,
Yeah.
so it's okay if the answer is no, but to ask.
As we're going along, you'll see Tech takes the Rosetta Stone scroll you said,
Mhm.
and he is going to put it into a cabin right here, and it's like you see it like a scanner scanning it back and forth, and after 10 minutes, we're gonna complete the identify spell, and a little hologram of a little dwarf. A dwarf, he says, pops up and he's like, "Welcome to Mag's identification." And what is it going to tell us for the identify spell?
These here are the characters used by the old empire. The Gathra were a four-armed creature species that dominated the empire, and so their entire language system is based on lines of 4. You can see here that this alphabet roughly translates to the symbols we now use today. Blah blah blah, and cut to him in front of a chalkboard with a long stick pointing to different characters. But I will say, given that you have identified this scroll and gotten this understanding, you would only need to conduct a 1 minute ritual to ascertain something written in Old
language.
Imperial as roughly translated, at least the literal meaning.
How much is this worth? Like, just
With your prior check and understanding what it is, and the fact that the Relicium Ward, everyone there knows of it. Many people, even outside of the Relicium Ward, know of it. They may not have access to that knowledge, but they know it exists. Probably not worth a ton. Maybe 10 to 15 gems for this nice rubbing of it.
and then I'll spend the rest of the time making Xerox noises.
Yeah.
If y'all ever heard of
For
it,
this.
if y'all know what a dot matrix printer sounds like, like that, as he's making copies of it, as many as he can, and he's probably gonna sell them later.
Where are they going to come out of?
Yeah. Got the little perforated,
the crinkle
the
on
little
the side,
perforated
yeah.
things on the side. Yeah,
Who is leading the pack on the way to?
I mean,
Me.
It's you?
yeah.
Makes sense. I'll say make a survival check with advantage because you've probably been to the Chasm District before and know this route quite well.
I have a -1.
Let's see how good your time is.
17.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Get it.
In that case, you travel for the better part of the day. And as your first day of travel begins to come to a close, the scenery begins to subtly shift. Inns squat in the gaps between old stone husks rather than atop them. Their owners have bridged collapsed walls with fresh timbers, and you can see, now that the sun is beginning to get a bit low, light sort of emanating from inside some of these old stone ruins. Where in the Westgate district, a lot of the people build on top. It seems like here in the Palimpsest district, a lot of people live within. They have more or less reshaped these ruins to become their homes. Moreover, every so often you see the street opens into a sudden hush of green, a collapsed structure hollowed into garden plaza. You notice fresh ivy crawling over broken columns, hardy flowers sprouting up from once packed dirt, and an assortment of pollen-seeking insects just sort of hanging on the subtle breeze. Yet even here, as you pass beneath an overhang clinging to one such ruin, a knot of locals falls suddenly quiet. Their voices snuffed mid-syllable. Sort of watch as you pass.
Are they about to jump us?
Do you normally draw this much attention?
Hey, do I normally draw this much attention?
You don't think so? I'll have you make an insight check anyway, low DC. But as a Goliath, I mean, you're quite large in terms of creatures, but this city has many varied people. Its population.
18 insight.
Okay. They are not staring at you distinctly. They appear to be looking across the entire group, and it looks like a what at first seems like a look of concern about outsiders. You begin to recognize rather as a look of worry that they might have been overheard.
Oh, okay. I mean, they don't like me. I left the whole garden. It's not, a great thing to do. But no, they're not talking about me. They're not looking at us. They're not looking at us. They're looking at us, but not like at us.
Cricket has, very quickly kind of scurries up G-Paw. You see him just kind of climb, so he's hanging onto his shoulders, and he just looks at you wide-eyed. He's like, "Why?"
I lean in. They don't want us to hear what they're saying.
No, why'd you leave? I don't care about them.
Oh. Honestly, that's a better question.
That's why I asked it. Yeah.
Shit happens.
I mean, I guess, but that's kind of a lame answer.
Good job, Cricket.
Good job. I saw what they were doing, and not like mining and excavating, and because that's what they normally, that's what most people tend to see. They aren't great people. You met a ish bitch,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He was awful.
Yeah, don't call him that to his face, by the way. That's what the guard calls him behind his back. Don't, I don't know how well that'll go over.
You get the sense that Cricket is not listening to you.
You think you might think I told them that to call him ish bitch to his face.
I think no such thing.
I think,
I don't know anything.
I don't know. But yeah, they're not a nice group of people, and I like the individuals. Like they don't. I don't think most of them really know what they're doing or what they're doing. But once you get up there, they're not great people.
Okay, so here's like a crazy idea. It's like, they want us to bring back treasure.
Right.
And like at this point, Cricket is like, he's just got his like elbows braced on G-Pod and is like gesturing with his hands. Like
wildly.
He's like, so they're like, we could bring it back. You bring it back to that guy with the shop with all the locks. Well, but they also kind of want us to like show everybody that these people are bad, right?
Right.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Cool. What if we just like threw a bunch of treasure from the walls of the city?
What?
Like just throw it on like back to the people. I don't know. There's people who don't like them, and there's treasure they don't want them stealing. What if we give it back?
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
But wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like I don't know. If it's
We kind of want that treasure.
No.
Oh, I want the treasure.
No.
Something to think about.
Oh,
we
no.
got
have to do it.
bills to pay, Cricket.
No,
No,
yeah,
we
got
don't.
bills to pay.
Yes,
but
we
so
do.
does the
Yes,
rest
we
of
do.
the city, though. That's part of the big deal. Is like a lot of these like relics they're arguably family heirlooms. They used to belong to the settlers of this land and
So we
before.
throw them gently back.
So right, we use our 3 scrolls.
One for 3 scrolls of feather fall. See?
Robin Hood, all the treasure
Yeah,
back
absolutely,
to the people.
100%.
I don't know.
Entire massive
we're on
pillars
the
of ruins
same
just
page.
slowly, gracefully.
But I think it's more about like we need to show that they're bad because the people deserve this stuff. It's their stuff, not their stuff.
And not like his dad's stuff.
Right. I mean, it might be. You never know.
Existential
It could be like
query.
it could be
I don't know what that word means.
G-Paul's stuff.
Existential query.
Only one G-Paul.
They designated bad people. Bad person? Points at Cricket. Bad person?
No.
Bad person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad person?
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's pretty bad.
Bad
person.
person?
Uh,
Robot?
Not person. Not bad either. I guess.
Answer sufficient.
Honestly, I don't know if they're bad either.
Cricket,
he's
I
definitely
think-
not bad.
I think we'll have to break down morality for Tech here and just teach him what's good and bad.
Yeah, because
So stealing, that's good.
Affirmative.
We want to do
All
more
right.
of that.
All right. No, we're not.
That makes sense because it felt good when
Yeah.
you did it
I'm
earlier.
about to say,
really good.
He says
got a real
affirmative and then
natural talent for
produces
it.
the scroll that he stole. Affirmative.
What? Wait, you didn't buy? That's not a Featherfall scroll.
No, this is.
You should have stole that one too.
yeah.
What is that
Affirmative.
scroll?
And he flashes
You didn't
the,
see the little hologram?
the dwarf hologram again,
Explain.
and you cannot stop it. You got to watch the whole thing all over again. It's like a YouTube video that won't stop.
Ad. If you mute the ad, it actually stops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Progression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like the ads for like the free to play games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of them do.
Yeah.
The Discord ads, if you're
Yeah.
in the Discord
No,
ones,
it's
if you
an
leave
ad.
Discord, it pauses your progress on
Yeah.
like the quest. It's,
Yes.
anyway.
That's exactly what's going on here.
Cricket, why are you feeling so generous?
Because I just think it would be funny.
Oh.
And I kind of didn't like the guy with the locks either, but that's just me.
Yeah, Weckel, he's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
I don't know. I'm just.
Weckle.
Yeah.
he's a good guy.
Everyone's
He's just
slowly looking
just-
at you.
like
We all look at you.
No, I get all that. I just really don't understand this whole the benefactor thing. I get having a benefactor. That's what most of these jobs end up having. You know, it's kind of the cause of them. You don't have a job without a benefactor. But to not know the benefactor, anything about him, and they don't want anything.
I don't, that's above my pay grade, man.
No, for sure. I'm just talking to you about it.
I just think, he probably wouldn't tell us anything about the benefactor because that's kind of what he gets paid to do, is to not disclose who's...
Likely summation. His memory banks were wiped.
He was acting a bit strange, but I don't think he meant it.
Raylan, I would like for you to make a history check for me.
Ooh, period. About to say, as an old person who forgets things. That was a distinct impression I got.
You know, history checks, I feel like, are one of the least used, and I have used a ton of them.
Yeah,
Like, holy cow.
Well, we're trying to remember stuff, and we're trying to
Like
recall lore.
Like wisdom-based history checks or charisma-based history checks for
Oh,
like
for sure.
how you're remembering things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Remember that
I feel
time?
this teeters on perception and history,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's more
I
history.
took a 3 for 14.
Okay,
Nice.
Raylan, you were in the room when the benefactor came in.
Oh,
what?
You perhaps didn't.
It comes
speak
to
up
me like
earlier
the Matrix.
Yeah.
because you didn't want to overstep in case Weckle was trying to pull one over. The figure was cloaked. You remember that much. You remember seeing them hand over the tags. Long, spindly, black fingertips. Very tall figure. And when they turned, they appeared to be... How do I put this? They were hooded. You could see their eyes for a moment, but it almost looked like their eyes blinked inwards
Oh, what do you call that?
rather than...
When a dragon's eye blinks like this.
Like lizard eyes.
I'm throwing Casey for a loop right now. He's
Yeah, I thought I knew what you were talking about. Now I have no idea.
Who's hoot? No, I'm kidding.
I produce young on my own.
I'll go ahead and like share this with the group. Well, wait, like, so you just confirmed that you wouldn't have caught the face.
Mm-hmm.
Weckle wouldn't have caught the face or whatever.
Yeah, with a 14, you didn't see their face. They didn't seem to notice that you were there.
Did I tell if Weckle knew?
With your history check, it certainly looked like Weckle did see them.
I've seen them. Would have
Like
had
their
more memory
face
of, like,
and stuff, like so he wasn't being truthful.
I mean, at least would have been able to see, have a vantage like under the hood that you didn't.
Well, and also you have to remember that I specifically asked. I was like, you didn't even see his hand whenever he handed you the money,
And
and
he
he
did
said
have,
no,
yeah.
and you.
I think he
Saw it.
genuinely can't.
As you're telling this, like you see, like the robot is like almost like a photocopier, like drawing something with his calligrapher's tools and like drawing the stuff you're describing.
But yeah, so like I described, I'm like,
Can it come out like one of those really shitty police?
Oh, it's so
drawings?
bad. Yeah, it's so bad.
Can it be like
the dot matrix?
like the
It's
leprechaun
very
from,
pixelized. It is so pixelized. Yeah.
Where the guy claimed that he saw the leprechaun in the tree, and it's like,
Yeah.
Somebody on it,
Yeah. The Alabama leprechaun.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we got leprechauns out here.
You guys remember those like little etch-a-sketch?
Etch-a-sketch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
with like the
Oh my God,
knobs.
you did better.
That's
Yeah.
what I imagined.
Yeah.
but
So good. Yeah.
But yeah, so I described like what I saw from the shadows, and I just kind of tell him like, I don't think he's not a liar per se. I'm kind of thinking he doesn't maybe remember. Like I know whenever he's telling a fib, and it doesn't seem like that. So I don't know what's going on, but it may just be because it's such a big job, you know.
Like, if you saw that guy again, do you think you'd recognize him?
I'll never forget those hands. I know, but
That's what
I would say
wanna
like
hear.
I think I haven't really seen eyes like that before that time. So I think if I saw his face, his eyes, I would be able to pick him out.
And their
Or her.
form in particular, they were quite tall, probably about as tall as
Spindly.
Korthag,
Mm.
but more spindly. They're not as muscly as
He
Wire.
who must not be named.
Where we're looking
The
for
third hag.
Yeah.
But
The third hag sister.
Yeah, yeah.
AKA
I think
the
so.
hidden nipple.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The third nipple.
After
a
I
lot of
finish,
people doing three crean, and that's
crean?
that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
we're onto something.
after I finish like kind of telling the group about the spindly creature, I like turn to my shadow and I'm like, man, Ollie, this is the most I've talked in a month. And I just leave it at that.
Inquisitive.
Chief.
Inquisitive alert. Who or what is Ollie?
Oh, that's Ollie. He's Ollie. And I point at my shadow.
And look down.
Point to like
Neat.
the shadows behind me because I'm assuming the sun is that way. I'm like, it's Ollie. That's my best friend.
Oh boy, I should give you a dog.
You need a dog.
my gosh. Ollie somehow is just the wisest out of all
Look.
of us.
Cricket probably has the best charisma of this party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the stats on screen, I would say
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh.
So, considering all that you know, the day grows long. You find yourselves inside of the Palimpsest district. And as you walk past some more of these green spaces, you actually see a number of tents set up within. Some of them look like they've been there for a long time, but there are a few that you may be able to ascertain have just been set up overnight. A lot of the homes here are not quite as grand or as big as what you saw in the Westgate district, what you may be accustomed to in other towns. And so you're not entirely sure if there is room for housing here, but you could at least set up camp, you gather.
Do we still feel if like people were staring at us?
It was make a separate insight check.
Also, being a that my character really fucking hates, like being like people like any attention.
Mhm.
Would I be particularly like attuned to
yeah.
like keen whenever people are looking at me?
I think actually, in a weird way, you may get like
assume they
false
always
positive.
I
So
shouldn't have
comedian
asked.
I'll say still straight roll.
Okay.
But I will perhaps lower the DC a little bit for you.
Okay.
'Cause I don't think it's quite advantage worthy, but I do see where you're coming from.
And I'm sorry, what was the check again?
Insight.
Sorry. Oh, I'm
If
good
you're
at
looking
these.
for people specifically
I
eyeing
shouldn't have
you,
said it because it never works out
You got
whenever you
this.
say it.
I believe
Got
you.
this. Wait.
actually,
wrong die.
before you roll it,
I gotta try this, and I gotta.
Roll whichever one you
This is a
trust.
Christmas
That
gift
one's
from
good.
Meg, so I gotta.
Listen to Casey.
Raylan, I will let you pick. You tell me
Oh,
if
insight's
you are
cool.
rolling insight or perception.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
DC
both
and the information that you would get is different for each.
Ah, fuck.
What are you rolling
Perception. Perception.
for? Okay.
18.
Okay. With an 18, as you kind of look across the crowd, you see people's eyes occasionally lingering on your group. It's not quite to the level that you saw with that first band of individuals that seem to be posted up around a table talking amongst each other. These are mostly passerby, just sort of walking to and from their place of work, perhaps from one district to another. What you do see are weird markings on some of these ruined walls, almost like brushed on graffiti. And because these are written in the common tongue, you see two that you allow your eyes to linger on long enough to read, and they say, "The bell tolls for them, not us. And our city is not their museum."
Oh shit. Viva
As a
la
matter-
revolution.
I would say the second one you actually see a local guard, not a toll guard, but just one of the local city guard, district guard, scrubbing the ink from the structure.
What did you say?
I thought he was gonna be painting it for a second.
Yes. The bell tolls for them, not us.
Mhm.
Yep.
And our city is not their museum.
Okay, Europe.
Right. Okay, British royal family.
Cricket's on top of G-Paw just screaming, "Restitution! Give them back!"
Listen, there are a lot of real world themes in this one, so enjoy.
Now you just got to
Cricket
learn
was in school.
expropriation.
Cricket was in school for like 3 whole weeks, and he
Uh-huh,
learned some
yeah.
very important things.
Learn
That's
some
a
really
big
revolutionary
word.
things, yeah.
It's a big word. It makes people big angry if you shout
Yeah,
it too loud.
Ugh.
Is there anything else you all are doing as you meander through the Palimpsest district? And more importantly, are you stopping to rest, or are you going to push through? At this stage, if you push through, you certainly can, but you would take on a level of exhaustion
Nope.
to get to the next district.
I guess, what is the next district? Are we getting to the chasm one, or do we still have a few more?
No, we still have a few more.
Yeah, so I think with your prior check, you would know that this path should take you through not only the Palimpsest district that you're in now, but the Cistern district, and then the Chasm district.
And we know that the toll guards would have had like a couple hours, like we would have had a couple hours head start from them,
Yes, that's
and then we did
the
some shopping.
going theory.
Yeah. Yeah, probably better to rest and not risk exhaustion.
I'd rather not start off exhausted on
Yeah,
session
totally,
one.
yeah.
Let's earn that fairly.
Yeah.
By dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Failing death saves the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you all bed down. I don't know if any of you have any resources
I have
that
a
have been
bedroll.
expended. This is a relatively safe area. I will say you can leave watch if any of you would like to and discuss things amongst each other, but certainly feels like a relatively safe area. That is, of course, coming from your DM.
Huh.
So.
Are we?
Who never
do
betrays
we
us.
just,
never lied to anyone.
Yeah,
for
Literally
initiative.
on
Are
the
we just
contract.
sleeping outside or something?
Do we all need 8 hours of sleep?
I don't.
I do.
What do
That's
you?
what my doctor says.
And Ollie too.
He
I actually think
he
you
just
would only
sits
need
still for a
Yeah.
while and then like scans.
Chat, that is
He's
bad
still
advice.
awake.
We
Feels
all
like
need
a
8 hours of sleep.
All
and
right,
plenty
it's
of
like a
water.
sentry mode thing.
Okay, it's like an elf. Okay.
Yeah, not quite like a.
No,
No.
Elves actually go to sleep. He doesn't go to sleep.
no, they don't. They
It's
re-
just
they
that the-
retain
Trance.
consciousness.
He has to sit in. He has to recharge his batteries and sit there, like. But he still like can look around. and stuff.
Soulforge Sentry mode is like
Yeah.
actually like
Is there an outlet where we can?
plug him in? Yeah.
Yeah, sun.
Oh, he photosynthesizes.
While all of you are
water
resting
him.
your
At
bones,
least twice.
in whatever manner that may be, you find a nice patch of greenery within one of these ruined areas. There are a couple of other tents. Again, one of them looks like it's been there for probably a number of years. Another one looks like it maybe could have been there just for a week or so. The grass around where it is set up has not quite been tread dead yet. But as the night starts to cool, you hear the sound of crickets, but also a different.
I mean,
also different.
every time the cricket is 100% making noises too. Yeah.
There is also a sound that is reminiscent of the Grand Bell Towers ringing, but it is more sounds a little bit less like a bell and more like a reed instrument, like.
Oh, it's a fucking gnat.
Yeah. It's a giant mosquito.
A pterodactyl.
Yeah. Cricket just gets picked up.
Yeah. Those are the peritons. Those are awful.
Well, Raylan, you said you wanted a bird. There are some feathers.
So, are we all need to go to sleep.
Query.
Is it?
Poor guy.
What'd you just call me?
Query.
No, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa.
Poor guy. Query. What will tomorrow require?
What?
With your knowledge of the
Well, yeah.
Cistern district,
Walking.
it is as you maneuver out from the Relicium ward, The districts tend to get a little bit more rural, a little bit seedier. The Cistern District in particular is a rough place. And there is no... you remember getting quite a few sideways glances as a toll guard marching through there because water is a very valuable resource to them as they are getting closer to the desert that lies south of Talismyr. The Cistern District has access to a very deep well that can supply the area with water. However, you know as a toll guard and with your prior history and survival checks that that water has been not stolen from them, but distributed to more than just their district, to the point where it is very heavily monitored and controlled.
Can we disguise him if that's all that's people's like?
Well, he's not in toll guard uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible somebody could recognize you.
So that's the other thing I was going to ask. How, I know probably, Itch Bitch and everybody knows me, but, on what level would
a normal passerby?
Yeah. Would all of the toll guard know who I was? Or,
it's a big
more
city.
of the higher up? Yeah, that's why I'm kind of
It's a
asking.
very big
'Cause I'm
city.
I can't imagine just being, in the cistern and people are like, hey, that's that guy that left the toll guard. Fuck him.
I don't want to ask
There's,
for another
posters
insight
all
check, but I
over.
do feel like this is insight.
Bring it. Okay, let's go.
You got this.
Chat, help!
15.
With a 15, you imagine that just walking through the city on your normal business, you would appear a stranger to most that you would ever wander into in on any given day. But walking this specific path, the same path that many toll guard walk, you're likely to run into some people that have seen you marching through. Maybe some of them recognize you. Maybe they don't give you a second glance because you're not in the garb. It's hard to know for sure. But there's definitely a distinct possibility.
Whenever I left, did they take the...
Oh, they would not have let you keep that. You do not still have your toll guard garb. Yeah, the pelerine. I meant to tell you before.
I was like, is that an actual word?
We had to have a discussion about it.
Yeah, a pelerine is like a sort of shoulder shawl. This one in particular
tabard.
has a very
I feel like I
high
need one of those.
collar. Yeah.
Make you one.
For no particular reason.
Is it spelled the same or close?
It's like pelerine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I have a different question while you're thinking about that one.
Yeah.
Query.
Yeah.
The robot looks at you and goes,
It was Tag gave it to me. What's that sound?
Okay, I see.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. I'm not from
This
here,
one-
so I don't know.
This one I don't think actually that you would be intimately familiar with, but I will allow you to make an animal handling check.
Cricket is
Oh.
for sure standing up on G-Paw's shoulders, looking for the sound while you guys are having conversations.
Okay.
So,
Make an investigation check.
Throw
Specifically.
you so you get some height.
won't be good.
Sorry. In the way I know it's not technically the way the rules say, but anytime someone is looking for something specific, I do an investigation. If it's just generally looking out, do perception. It's so that perception doesn't get overused. I feel like it's a lot.
What'd you get? Oh, 2? 6. Oh, nice.
We high five, and we don't find anything.
We bonk our heads together. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
As a kobold, you have exceptional dark vision. And so as you look out across this small grass field, you are looking for any sign of movement, and you are almost receiving sensory overload as the wind sort of sways tall grasses back and forth. You see vibrant colors of different flowers that grab your attention occasionally. You think, is that a bug? Is that a thing?
Cricket is so distractible.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
You're
He
not
doesn't see
quite
shit.
able to focus on the sound itself. You have heard that this is an insect that produces the sound, but you don't know what it is or what it looks like, or if it's dangerous.
Bug.
Yeah.
What kind of bug?
You don't know that.
Bug.
Neat.
Over here,
One of them sound making bugs.
Can I ascertain what kind of bug it is?
Not a cricket.
If you are just kind of looking out across the field,
Thanks,
I will allow you to make a perception check in this case.
Well, I
You
want
don't really know.
I want
are you
to
looking?
identify the bug.
Okay, then
like-
investigation.
Yeah, like
You're
not-
looking specifically for the source of the sound.
Yes. It's 19 on the dice plus 6. 25.
Nice.
You see, with a 25, several insects in this grassy field. You see sort of stocky, deep red, velvet-like wasp with a fat body, like a bumblebee. They almost look like a like round cattail as it flies. It almost floats on the air. Its wings don't look like it should be able to carry it. But as it sort of moves by you, you can see its body vibrating in such a way that it's almost like a bagpipe. It is like pushing air out while also sucking air in and creating that constant humming sound. It's not their wings that create the sound, but rather the exhalation. And you come to understand again with a 25 that these creatures sound like the Relicium bell tower because it this is a mating ritual,
it's
but
a mockingbird.
like a mockingbird.
Sounds
It's
like a
heard
car
that.
alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you look across,
What are these things called? Do I know what they're called?
they are reed wasps.
Yeah, I would like to be like, species, reed wasp, like mating habits, and then start going down the list, like listing all the things.
Like the Pokédex from Pokédex.
Yeah, exactly.
Reed wasp.
As you list off the reed wasp, you then maneuver over to one of the stone walls that makes up this small grassy section, and you see fingernail-sized ants with glossy carapace that look like broken tile. They are like rust-colored with red flecks, and as they move across, you see they are mosaic mites.
That's cool.
They're like termites, but they inhabit old stone ruins.
Mm-hmm. They keep pieces of stone, or part of their carapace looks like
Stone, so they blend in.
what is it called when you put a bunch of stone together? Terrazza?
Yeah.
Terrazza or something like? Yeah.
It's kind of terrazzo adjacent.
Yeah.
And then the last thing you see is a butterfly, about the size of a small bird with mostly black wings that descend into icy blue edges. Each of the wings is patterned to look like the eyes of an animal. You understand is a common tactic for many smaller creatures. The irises sort of swirl in watercolor splotches from bright amber to dull brown as they sort of flutter about, landing on things and just splaying out, trying to dissuade predators from attacking.
I'll list the mating habits of all the insects.
Distinctly, you have never seen this species of butterfly before. You don't know what they're called.
If you catch one, your entry will probably be better.
You get to name it. It's in the rules.
Oh my god, if this becomes the N1's
Yeah.
ADP
Yeah.
tech butterfly, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill myself.
yeah. I try and catch one.
Okay. Are you I'll ask you the same thing I asked Cricket earlier. Are you trying to catch it or are you trying to kill it?
I'm trying to catch it.
Make an animal handling check.
He really wants to
I have an idea for the name of it if you need an idea.
nat 20.
Nat 20 is like every bug.
Not a single bug will survive.
Jack, explain to me how you catch this butterfly.
Yeah. He
It is.
He said, Brett just immediately, oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's moving real slowly as this butterfly, and both hands are like moving slowly. It's trapping something extremely slow, right? And it's just moving at really slow speeds. As when the hands come together, they fit perfectly, like into like a little cage around each other as he catches it.
Okay.
And he just has it in like his fingers that look like a little jail.
Interlock.
Yeah.
Your sensory
Array.
Array. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Array.
It feels the butterfly sort of flittering and maneuvering within its newfound cage, and then it stops. No longer moving, just resting on your bottom palm.
You gonna eat that?
Heck, you feel a subtle vibration from within your palm.
Can I cast Identify on it from here?
Using a spell slot or with a ritual?
Ritual.
Ritual
going
is a minute or
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
You
The vibration's gonna shake me to pieces.
begin to cast Identify. You feel the palm of your hand sort of flip over into a sensory diode that starts to scan
Right.
butterfly. Your scans come back inconclusive for some reason, and for whatever reason, it seems like each scan analyzes the butterfly to be larger and larger, and then there is a subtle
I lift one finger open and look in there.
your hand is covered in black ink, and the butterfly is bits.
Oh, okay.
it exploded.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what kind of
Bad day
butterfly
for
that is?
insects today.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's those nat 20s and all the bugs,
Yeah.
man.
That's right.
Oh, 19 next time.
I don't want those dogs.
I was about to say somebody
Yeah.
checking the dogs.
Yeah.
You hear a subtle. No, just kidding.
Cricket is over here eating ants at the same time, so
Are you actually?
I might.
Crunching the
For what it's worth, they are crunchy but zesty, like chewing on a tiny flake of burnt meat.
You really should have gone for these, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They taste good. You probably couldn't make a whole meal out of these, but they're very appetite quenching.
It's mostly just to see what Cricket finds so satisfying about them.
It is crunchy. And I'll say it is satisfying at first, but the more you chew, there's like bits of sand mixed in. You ever get like sand in your mouth and there's like that weird grinding crunch? It is that. You don't want to eat too many.
I don't like this
probably,
experience.
Kobolds actually need like a little bit of grit in their like digestive system. He's just crunching
Crawl,
these
like-
down. He's like a
you
more
got
like a bird.
gizzard. Yeah, exactly. Tech's going to produce a small flask.
Okay.
And he's gonna put unceremoniously scrape off the butterfly into the flask to save all that, and then he's gonna hold it up to you, Korgaz, and say, "What should we name it?"
The flask, the ink, or the species of butterfly that we don't know what it is.
The unknown species of butterfly.
Korthag's not really great at naming stuff necessarily. What about
Korthag.
Centaurus?
Yeah, no.
Sounds like a good name.
You shut your mouth.
While you're saying that, he's gonna go Korthag butterfly.
Yeah, okay, Korthag will take the butterfly. I kind of take the butterfly and I look at it. Does it smell like ink, or does it have any kind of scent to it?
Is it ichor or is it actually ink?
I do think this would also be an investigation check. You're trying to compare it to ink, and you've probably seen a good bit of it in the Relicium Ward. You know the smell, you know the general consistency.
Okay.
So the DC is not high, but
What did you
What
say it was
check
again?
is it if I
investigation.
Let's find out if it's poop first.
Great, 17.
Okay.
Wow.
It's shit.
This is remarkably consistent with ink. There's some bug guts mixed in there, but I mean, if you imagine if you were to put this into a vial, you could write with it.
And I don't know if this is
Do
This
they
is-
eat ink?
not a common, we don't get ink from these bugs, I would assume.
No,
Or do these bugs eat ink?
And this was the contents of his stomach.
hard to say.
Are there any more around?
As you look around in the area, you do. I'll say make a perception check.
This is the only
you
one
have,
in
you have dark
existence.
vision? You'll have to do it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I believe.
15 and a 16. Get
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's 16.
Oh, sorry. The DC was 17.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No.
Looking around, you do see another one, though it's much higher on the wall, and it's sort of perched up in a place where it probably thinks it can't be reached by you. It's all maybe what happened to its brethren.
How badly do you want that butterfly?
See, that's the thing. Korthag doesn't know if he wants. I cannot refer to myself in third person as his character.
No, do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We feel fine about it.
I don't,
If Cricket has at least like enough self-awareness for pronouns, like I feel like it can.
no, it's because Drazad.
Yeah.
That's not like
It's
no, I
really
can't.
contagious.
Well, so I'm kind of more curious to know. I almost did it again. I did. Like,
What's your name
AC
again?
Korthag, just look at the vial and kind of. I don't know why.
It's ink. I mean, and you've tasted ink before.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, it's not a magical liquid or nothing like that. It's ink. Why a butterfly is ink, I don't know.
Korthag.
Korthag butterfly.
I don't know.
Correction. Korthag butterfly.
Orthagum centaurus.
Korthagum species. Korthagum centaurus.
Yeah, go ahead and register. that.
Phylum.
Register that. Print it as much as you can too. We need to get it across.
He prints you out a sheet of like the full biological breakdown of this thing, what they look like, and the name, and the phylum, and the species.
Are you trying to get like sort of a printout of the butterfly and the way it looks like you did earlier? Are you
Yeah,
doing that
I'm
to the-
gonna do a full breakdown. Like it's
Okay.
a dictionary page. Like
I will say, as all of you begin to bed down in varying degrees, depending on what everyone needs, Tech is sort of in his sleep mode as he looks at this butterfly that doesn't seem to move very much, but does occasionally sort of flap its wings. And for a moment, Tech, you see the eyes of a predator close from the side and back. And that is where we are going to end tonight's
my God.
session.
Wait.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for a amazing episode 1 of Treasures of Talismyr. If you enjoyed, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you guys back. It was a ton of fun. We will be right here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, so be sure to look out for episode 2. Mysteries will be revealed, new treasures will be found, and perhaps we'll make it out alive on the other side. But until then, go out there and make some chaos. Bye.
I was late.
Well, I was off that. I was off that time.